Men, get 4 reports done and 18 holes of golf by noon, and enjoy the rest of your day at your favorite strip club. Get your crack-a-day vitamins at CVS and all GNC outlets.
Being a kingpin out here is rough. You gotta watch your back. Everyone's out to get you, so you gotta get them first, you know what I mean? True. You gotta keep your eyes on the prize and your fucking ears to the streets.
The situation shaking my social fabric. Every time she says she love me, it's like vocal magic. And all I can say is that I hope to match it, cause it was a case where a mogul thrashed it. Now the vocal passage on the vocal tangent could be so dramatic with explosive madness, and I'm focused past it with compulsive passion. Who really knows what's going to happen? I got a finite line that I want to cross, and I don't really know what she wants to floss. And be boss so soft, so I'm I'll stay open-handed with a closed face casket. If you only want a bird so you can profit off it, I'll revoke rights, take the profit off it. And I know your girl with my compact disc. Tell her if she want it, she can contact it. But when she on it, tell her glasses with no contacts in. Fuck dog, no, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't fuck kidding from your dumb chicken with the rubber in the tub with the plug missing. Fuck, isn't it a subvision? It's a rough decision when you thug a Christian. If you stalking infants with the drug and shit, it's for them hard to get scrubs to depart from the club. You get scarfed like a bunch, you'll be scored by a bunch of some motherfucking savages. That's plastering and tattering. Encapsulate them with the maggots. You better scramble up against building your vanishing. Gotta be great. Always watching the team win. No such thing as a clean sin. When you a kingpin, I gotta be great. Always watching the team win. No such thing as a clean sin. I'm a kingpin. I'm a kingpin. I'm a kingpin. No such thing as a clean sin. When you a kingpin, I'm a kingpin. I'm a kingpin. Always watching the team win. You wanna know by now I'm a kingpin.
All these bitches want all the dough you making. All these hidden vicious friends turn foes and snakes. And all these visions from all the smoke and drink lets me know that you gotta do what it takes.
Favorite thing, fuck the girl you adore. Get a camera to perform horror deeds in a form of torture in the war. Psychological disorders. The tables with some candles on my mantle at a door. Some workers of flower got scattered in the dorm. I'm watching for an hour while the dollars in an hour on the counter getting louder. Spitting chatter on the fly. The power of my trials is getting louder. I'm the constant evil like Triple H. Even Compton peoples had the chills and shakes. Feeble people see the real and quake. Overdose quick behind the wheels and brakes. I'm crushed to death. Take a shower no more. The goodwill shit. Some decor I afford. You're a coward out of power. Fuck I need the money for. Look at money in my power. Jack Bauer 24. Gotta be great. Always watching the team win. No such thing as a clean sin. When you a kingpin, I gotta be great. Always watching the team win. No such thing as a clean sin. I'm a kingpin. I'm a kingpin. I'm a kingpin. No such thing as a clean sin. When you a kingpin, I'm a kingpin. I'm a kingpin. Always watching the team win. You wanna know by now I'm a motherfucking kingpin.
What it do? It's your boy Hoodie, the King of Cleveland, and you are listening to the nastiest radio show to ever hit the airwaves, Narcistic Nation.
Another PTG production, y'all.
I get it, I'm with it. You so independent. Going up on that pole, drop it down really slow, bet you stun on them bitches. You don't run on them niggas, you don't give a fuck about them niggas. She said, nigga, you know I can change your life on this pole. Whoa, whoa. She said, nigga, you know I can change your life on this. Baby, what competition? You drop to the splits and you kill them. You know that you kill them. You get hoes in they feelings. You drop to the flow from the ceiling. You sweeter than candy. Well, baby girl, I need a feeling. Let's talk about sexual healing. Show me what the deal is. Ooh, all that ass you revealing. Slow whining, that shit so appealing. You got it, you got it. Baby, you know that you got it. You shaking it strictly for profit. The way that you drop it got me going into my wallet. I'm throwing this money, I'm honest. Them dollars. Baby, you getting them dollars. It won't let a lame nigga holler. She grew with no father, but baby, let me be your daddy. I fuck you real good for an hour. The bed in the shower, then put you on the kitchen counter. You know that little pussy got power. I hit it and make sure that you screaming out every vowel. We finish, you twist up that sour. Her head is so good, you would think that she attended Howard. Got Xanax, she into them downers. Told her I gotta go. She said, let me change your life on this pole. Whoa. She said, nigga, you know that I can change your life on this pole. Whoa. She said, nigga, you know I can change your life on this pole.
Real nigga here, this the G section. Her ass so fat, need a C-section. She said, word around town that you caked up. When she on the pole, money getting raked up. 100 million, you a fan, cuz. Ay, 10 bands on my skinny jeans. Niggas hating cause the team bang. Put the 40 in your mouth like it's whiskey ring. I like a hood bitch that'll bust shots. Red bone with them butt shots. Ride a stick like a Greyhound. Yeah, I wanna fuck you in the bus stop. Yeah, she might make a nigga pay for the puss. Make a nigga wait for the pussy. All my bitches by. Like a nigga tryna raid to the pussy. Go.
I get it, I'm with it. You so independent. Going up on that pole, drop it down really slow, baby, stun on them bitches. You don't love none of them niggas. You don't give a fuck about them niggas. She said, nigga, you know I can change your life on this pole. Whoa. She said, nigga, you know that I can change your life on this pole.
Welcome back. You are now tuned to the most controversial radio show on earth, Narcistic Nation, and I'm your host with the most, the real grain gripping, 100 proof sipping, don't get mad if your baby mama listening, son of a gun with the high caliber, and I'm having a hard time keeping these gator frames on my motherfucking face. Now, tonight, we got our special guest, Hoodie, but before we jump into all that, I want to say the thoughts and expressions of the show is not those of Narcistic Entertainment. You want to do business, hit us up, 614-655-1835, or hit the email, narcisticent@gmail.com. With that being said, we got Jay every day in the motherfucking building.
Yo, welcome back.
Oh, shit, I don't turn your motherfucking mic on. Hold on real quick. Say it again.
Hey.
There you go.
Okay, welcome back.
We got Hoodie from Cleveland, Ohio in the motherfucking building.
What's good?
Y'all ready?
Yup.
Let's get into it. This is Social Studies. This is your first time listening. This is where we take memes and statuses off our friends' Facebooks on social medias, basically. Not just Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. And we do a topic about it. First one up is from Sean Griff. She wants to know if a man gives a woman money at a casino and she wins, should she share her earnings?
Hell yeah.
Should she?
Fuck yeah.
Why? Why should she share her earnings?
Because she wouldn't be at the casino without his money. That's why.
What about you, Jay, every day? You feel the same way?
She should offer at least to give the nigga money, the money he gave him back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, at least
I would be more mad if she gave me the money that, you know what I'm saying?
Well, at least she tried to give me some. I mean, most time women gonna say no. I don't gotta give him nothing because he gave me that money. At least give me the money back that I gave you, especially if you came up and I done lost some money. I mean, shit.
Is that somewhere you would take a woman, Hoodie? Is to the casino?
Hell no.
And if you, okay, let's go around and say real quick. Okay, for you.
Serious relationship, yes. Not a serious no.
Yeah, yeah. And if it's my girl, I guess
she's gonna give it back to me. I'm gonna get it back regardless.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
another.
Yeah, it's gonna come right back to me. But if it's just like we get to know each other, we might not see each other tomorrow or call each other.
Right.
Shit, nah, she can bring her own money to the casino. We can walk around for a minute or something.
Wow. Me personally, I don't know if I could do it, man. I don't know if I could just take a woman to the casino on a date for real. Like, it don't come down to the money. It's just about
principle to me.
Yeah, I don't know if I can just do that with a woman for the first date for real. Like,
well, just look, being at a casino and being with a woman, like financially, that's a double negative. That ain't smart. That's a smart investment. She could waste your money without a casino.
Right.
Now, if I'm really sweet in the casino, I know what I'm doing. And most of the time, like 80% of the time, I'm coming out with some money.
Right.
It's a totally different story because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? If I do it professionally,
yeah,
I can take the bitch to the casino and show off. And I know how to play and win money. She's going to get the panties wet. And all, you know what I'm saying? So
right. I don't know. Me personally, I can't see myself taking a woman there. And especially like, there's so much other things to do besides spend my money that rate. You know what I'm saying? And then at the end of the day, if she does win and I honestly feel like she should give me enough back. You know what I'm saying? Like, offer me something, like some pussy. Offer me some pussy or something. Shit, like offer me something to where I know, like, okay, yeah, she gave me some. Then again, it also depends on how much she won too. For real. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much did she win? Right. Like, if she spent, let's say I gave her, okay, let's go around the table. Hoodie, how much would you give a woman? You said you wouldn't do it?
I wouldn't do it.
Okay, so every day, would you do it?
For a first date?
Hypothetically speaking, how much would you give a woman if you could at a casino on the first date?
200.
200? What about 200?
I was going to say less.
I say 100.
I was going to say 100.
I say 100.
Depends what I got. You know
what if she won 1,000? How much do you want?
My 100 back? Or
how much you want back? You want the 200 back?
And a blood job.
I think I want at least 400. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? If the bitch stomach don't hurt when she win it and tell me she got a good excuse of why she need that whole 1,000 after she done came up off my money, because she probably won because of my money. Honestly.
Came with 6 cents, leaving with 600. That's a good deal.
Yeah, goddamn right. Shit. I guess she wanted to know. I don't know if she was going through something where she felt like she won and the motherfucker wanted the money back, but at the end of the day, nah. She ain't getting that. She gotta pay me more. Honestly, nah, fuck that, man. She gotta give me half, bro.
Right?
She gotta give me half. You see what I'm saying? Because think about it. If the shoe was on the other foot and a woman gave you $50 and you came up, you made $5,000, how much would you give her?
No, she would want half of it.
Well, she wouldn't.
She would want more than half.
She wouldn't let that go.
She would want more than half.
And then she told her on the town what a tight mother.
She want at least $4,000. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you won because of me. And then that's how women are.
That's not right.
Right. This is another one. Lovely Yvette from Facebook want to know, is it true that men jack off before having sex so they can last longer?
I've done it.
You done it? Is it true though? Do every man do it?
I don't know if every man. I don't even know if it really worked, but you try it. Fuck.
I think I've done it, and I think it does work. But honestly, when I jack off before sex, shit, I don't even want to fuck the bitch no more for real. It's a waste of my fucking time for real. Sometimes it does. Like that should be a waste of my motherfucking time. After that, like bitch, like shit, I'm gonna waste some motherfucking money doing the same shit I just got done doing. No, fuck that shit, man. Mm-hmm. What about you, Jay? You said you do? You done it before?
It's been done. Yeah, I don't know if every man does it. Oh, I'm assuming. I'm about to say maybe every guy's tried it. I don't know if every man does it. I don't know how to call that one. I can't speak for every guy.
Oh man, who's this from? I don't even know how to say their motherfucking name. Says man code 167. Never text your homeboy while laying on your stomach. Is it okay to text your homeboy laying on your stomach? You done it before, Hoodie. I can tell.
No.
Huh?
Hell no.
You ain't done it? I mean, is there a correct way to text somebody when you're in the comfort of your own home?
I don't think I've ever done it. You got a man on your mind and you should be in certain positions, man.
I'm saying, though, say you laying in your bed, you playing Call of Duty.
And you better not have your feet kicking in the air, though. You know
yeah, you can't have your feet kicking. Nah, fuck that shit. Nah. So you said it's okay?
I said I've never done it. I don't recall ever texting on my stomach.
I don't never recall laying on my stomach unless my back be hurt. But if somebody texts me, I don't think I'm gonna be like sit up to text the motherfucker back. That's more gay than anything, for real.
I think if I'm in a position where I'm laying out on my stomach, I probably ain't even answering or looking at the phone when it comes through anyway. I'm just ignoring that.
Right. I don't know. It's just with me. For that person, I'm gonna tell you this: if a man is laying on his stomach, how much man is he? You know.
What if you just lay on the couch? It's a hot day. You lay on the couch. And you one arm's off the couch and your phone's right there.
The picture on the page, the song. I mean the meme. has him laying on his stomach with his feet kicking down there, like Hoodie said. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I don't know if it was supposed to be like that. Like, I'm trying to think, when I do lay on my stomach, I don't stop laying on my stomach to text a person. You see what I'm saying? Right. So at the end of the day, I don't know.
And then they say actions speak louder than words. I'm saying there's certain things you do, the way you move speaks without you speaking. So if you're laying on your bed kicking your feet, you're in a playful type of mood. You know what I mean? Right. And you don't be playful with another man. Be playful with a woman or maybe your kid or something.
They saying it's a man law though. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you shouldn't text another man while laying. Yeah, it's because you're in playful mood. You meaning playful, like
it depends on the man. If you're the type of dude that they can't have, it's gonna turn it into some gay shit, then I guess it's a problem. You know.
But I'm saying, when the times you were laying on your stomach and kicking your feet, if it ever happened, what are you thinking? What's on your mind?
You know, somebody could have been,
you know what I'm saying? Murder. Is it a man? It's never a man,
right?
It's always something else. It's always something else. You lay on your bed, kicking your little feet.
Yeah.
I picture a little kid doing it, but if you were a man, I could picture a woman doing it. But they usually playing on their phone, legs crossed, trying to look cute. Right. You're in a playful type of mood. You're in a flirtatious mood, maybe. You know what I'm saying? So I'm assuming I don't get in that position when you talk about it, you bring it up. I don't lay on my stomach and kick my feet.
614-781-0754. When we come back, we got the Hoodie interview. It's Narcistic Nation.
And I don't even know your name. I don't need a girl, I'm so far gone. But I can't wait to take you home. Take you home.
Now go and pop that pussy for me, nibble on my ear and whisper in and make it juicy for me. Cause I like that. When I strike that, a ripple shoot up north, they come back south, that ass fight back. And I'll be right back. No, it ain't over yet, but baby girl, to show you about to get the silver light check. So I'ma dim it down to just above a candle glow. Then I turn it to an animal. And before I go, you know I got an exhibit your man to know that I was here, so I'ma make it bust like a calico. When you see your sheets after I got your legs out, you gon' think about keeping yourself a lower thread count. Around the house in case I show up unexpected. Late night trying to get some sex in. I'ma put one hand on your shoulder, a hand on your boulder, bend you over, receive the photo, then it's over, girl, you know the deal.
And I don't even know your name. I don't need a girl, I'm so far gone. But I can't wait to take you home. Take you home.
Now go and drop that ass on me. Angry like a wide receiver when the fucking pass ugly. But Hoodie never that. I only fire rockets. Said the boy scrambling, I'll leave the pocket. Cause I'll never feel no pressure. From the very moment I'm dressed, it's strictly pleasure. Hope that your girl, dog, not only am I about to get her, plus she'll be my number one if I let her. But I would never, cause my stance on that is airtight. Somebody tell these hoes I'm single. Air night. And if you think I have you walking out wearing white, you must have really wrapped your motherfucking hair tight. Cause I'm a motherfucking dog, I know. And ho, you gotta let a dog roam. And just in case you think you wanna get it twisted in your dome, cause I took you to my house, I mean I took you home, you know.
And I don't even know your name. I don't need a girl, I'm so far gone. But I can't wait to take you home. Take you home. And I don't even know your name. I don't need a girl, I'm so far gone. But I can't wait to take you home. Take you home.
Back live, 614-781-0754. We are now joined by my other co-host, Paris, in the motherfucking building.
What's up, everybody?
We got you every day still in the goddamn building. And we got our special guest, Hoodie. We're going to jump. Everybody's tuned in now. They want to know who Hoodie is. Because I've been getting a lot of texts, a lot of emails. They want to know who is Hoodie from Cleveland, Ohio. And how'd you get started rapping?
Well, like I said before, I'm just a little white boy with rhythm and blues. You know, I just like to make music. I got started because my brother made me do it.
Why everybody's brother make them rap?
No, like
was it the big brother or the little brother?
We're the same age. My dad had like 9 kids in 1986.
So you didn't have no other hidden talents?
I don't know.
What do you think your hidden talent is besides rap?
No. That's it. That's all I got.
Was it boxing? Like, would you McGregor? You ain't got no McGregor in you?
I can scrap, but I mean, I wouldn't say that's my hidden. I wouldn't try to pursue it as a career. It's just a defense mechanism.
Okay, so do you feel like being an artist? Do you feel like this is your dream, or is that a stepping stone into you becoming bigger in the entertainment business?
Both. It's the thing is I like how I got started. Really, is I wrote poetry and stuff when I was a little kid.
Right.
My brother stumbled upon it one day, and he knew I could rap because as kids I could rap all the Bone Thug stuff, you know what I mean, and all that. So he's like, "We got to put some beats. You got some lyrics. These are lyrics, you know." And I was like, "It's just a poem." He's like, "No, it's lyrics." So then we started doing it. It turned out I was pretty good at it, and then we just went from there. So, but I really see myself as an American poet.
Okay.
But there's no outlet for American poetry anymore, so this is my outlet to get it out.
I love that. So would you say that, you know, family played a big role with, you know, just getting you started in the industry?
My brother for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been my biggest supporter, I'd say.
Okay. You never had any like secret poems for like a girl or anything for like a crush?
Yeah, I had plenty, you know what I mean? That was part of my game.
Oh yeah? I was just gonna ask, like, was it part of your game?
So I wrote this just for you, girl.
I feel it. Okay.
So this is what I want to know, honestly. I've been waiting to ask you this. What's different about you that makes you unique musically?
I feel like I've taken all my influences and developed my own style out of them. But at the same time, there's a remnants of real hip hop. Like that's kind of faded away, like it's gone. It's like a thing of the past. You know what I mean? I like live instrumentation and like soul music.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean? I'm not big on the electronics and the thumping.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So
a lot of your music seemed like you should have a live band doing it. You ever thought about getting into that?
Yeah, I want to put a band together to do like tours with and shit.
That would be dope. Yeah.
Instead of rather than a DJ, you know.
Would you name them, or would you just be Hoodie? And is your rap name Hoodie, or is it something else? Is it King Hoodie? Is it?
No, my rap name's Hoodie. That's always been my nickname.
Is it because you're from the hood?
No, it's
I was just gonna ask that.
Well, it goes, but it depends where you're at. Like, I spent years with my grandparents growing up, and they lived in the suburbs. And then I spent years with my mom. She was always in some broke down neighborhood.
Okay. Right.
So, but I always wore hoodies and no coat. So in the hood, all the dudes call me like, Hoodie, where Hoodie at? You know what I mean?
And it's just
then, like if I was at my grandparents' house, yeah, it's because I was a little hoodier than everybody else running around.
Okay. Okay.
Sound like a troublemaker to me. Sound like a troublemaker to me.
You know what? After tonight, I want to say something though. I'm gonna make the announcement on Narcistic Nation.
Okay.
I originally, when I first started rapping, I tried to change it. Everyone called me Hoodie. I tried to change it to like Hoodlum. Okay. Not everyone still called me Hoodie. So I just roll with that. But my last name's Ashby, and from this point forward, I'm just gonna be Ashby because that's me.
So that's your rap name.
Yeah.
So that's what you going under Ashby from now on.
Locking in. Okay.
From this day forward.
Y'all heard this?
Yes.
Breaking news.
This is it.
The motherfucker's name ain't Hoodie no more. It ain't Hoodlum.
The artist is
Ashby. Ashby.
Ashby.
ASHBY.
Okay.
Ashby. Fuck it.
I like that.
Yeah, that's his
name. That's you, right?
Right,
so what other name could fit you?
Right, no hood names.
That's really dope. So in what ways has, you know, the music that you started with in what ways has that changed from the music that you're currently making now?
My flow's just developed a lot more. I'm more comfortable. Like I said, I was forced into rap in the beginning, and like maybe to other people they don't know, but to me, I could hear like when I was nervous to be in the studio.
Okay.
Right. You know what I mean? You could, if you go through, I have like 11 mixtapes, so if you go through them all, you could hear the, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Did that affect you doing shows and stuff? Like, was you a little apprehensive about doing shows?
Yeah, I was.
From you being shy, because a lot of poets they don't like showing their emotion.
Right.
You know, so they do it through their poetry.
Right.
So I want to know, did that ever affect you when you made the transition over to being an artist?
Oh yeah, it was tough at first, and like I said, my brother, this is one of his favorite stories. he used to call me on the phone at like 3, 4 in the morning, drunk as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can hear a bunch of motherfuckers in the background. He's like, hey, I'm sleeping, right? He's like, hey, wake up and rap for all these motherfuckers right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm like, what? So, and then that worked me into getting on stage, and I always like, even to this day, anyone that's not nervous before they step out on stage is lying to you. You know what I mean? There's always that.
That's showing you human.
Right. And that's but once you get out there and start doing your thing and you see the people moving, that all goes away.
Yeah. That's
once you feel the love.
A lot of times,
it's cool. They feel me. You know what I mean?
So
absolutely.
What's something you would tell an artist that's trying to be, let's say a rapper that's trying to be an artist or in the music business? What's something you would tell them right now, as far as them being scared to showcase their talent?
Don't, because you know what I mean?
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared, because whatever you are, only you could do that.
Yeah, basically, you can only drown if you jump in the fucking water. Like you got to at least jump in the shit.
Life's an ocean, but you got to drown in it to feel its intensity. You know what I mean?
Right. At least go swimming.
Right.
Shoot. Tread that water. So what would your dream venue be? Like, where you want to perform?
The Q, just because it's home.
Okay.
Just because home.
That's what
I always had a dream, like when I was dreaming as a kid, like when I did my big tours, everyone always like kicks off their tour in their hometown.
Yeah.
I'll end my tours in my hometown, and a percentage of each show along the way gets put away to promote the free show in Cleveland every time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At the Q, not like some little punk, like at like the
Right.
Fantasy or something. You know what I mean? I'm talking the Q.
Yeah.
Come down.
Yeah. You being if you was the headliner in that show, who would be your undercards?
Yeah.
Who would be your opening acts, as they say?
A bunch of holograms.
No, you did not.
Yeah, that sounds good. I like that. What's something you learned about life through being a musician?
That the motherfuckers don't care about you or your talent. They just want to fucking.
You find out who your real friends are?
Yeah, you find out who's real and who ain't. You know what I mean? Because you go through a lot of shit trying to make this music shit happen, and people be falling off all along the way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So do you feel like that happens majority of the time in your hometown, or is it just people that know you?
I think it's just a natural human response. People that are afraid to make the moves you're making are always gonna like me. You talked about a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
You know, they're in. Dude, you're the man. The music's awesome. I'm supporting you all the way. I know you're gonna make it. And then you're like, all right, now I'm collecting $5 for everybody so I can go and record this song.
Right.
Nah. You know what I mean?
Right.
But what you want to hear it when I'm done, though, right?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's the difference between being a critic or them critiquing you and being a hater?
There ain't much of a difference. I think you got to be a hater by nature to even become a critic.
So do you critique your own music?
Yeah, but you're supposed to be your own worst critic. That's how you get better.
Yeah, that's
true. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hate 90% of the music I ever put out.
Yeah.
Now, I loved it then.
Right.
But you listen to it, and then as the artist,
it's because
I was in the studio doing the work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're like, why did I say that? Or why didn't I do it like this? Right. It's always, I'm just that type of dude.
So you said you was a white boy with soul. What does hip hop mean to you?
You know,
it's different for everybody, by the way. So
this rap game a bitch. And even though she known to hurt me, I gotta love her because she spread her legs open to birth me.
Right.
Breastfed me, threw me over her shoulder to birth me, taught me to be a man, fresh and clean, yet oh so dirty. You know what I mean?
I get you. All right.
If that explains it.
Right.
I like that a lot.
Okay.
That's funny. So you were just talking about people hating. Whatever. What's a typical mistake? You get an artist coming from the bottom to the top. What are some mistakes? You know what I'm saying? You said people fall off here and there. I mean, not only do your friends fall off, but let's take an artist who happens to fall off. What do you see artists doing that they probably shouldn't do that ain't good for their careers?
I mean, a lot of people would disagree with this, but I think falling in line with what's hot. You know what I mean? Like we were just saying, not doing you. You know what I mean? Everyone out there now is like, I got to be the next Future. I got to be the next Wayne. Like, no. We already got a Wayne. I want to hear what you sound like. You know what I mean? So,
I like that.
You know
so what's the difference between the old Cleveland and the new Cleveland? You a flagship artist for that too.
I mean, I don't think it is different.
It gotta be a difference because y'all not making the same music now. Y'all rap fast because y'all from the Midwest. But what's different now? Like, if how can I put? I don't hear none of y'all putting Bone on your songs. Let's just get that out the way. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So what's Ray Jr., Ray Cash, all them rap different than Bone did. Right. So what's different now than it was then? Is it more swagger? Is it lighter? Because back in the days, Cleveland artists was more darker. That's why
it's more of the two. Is like I don't know why it didn't come out initially. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But Cleveland's mostly the South that came up. And I think it's getting more of that Southern swing to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like the roots are coming up.
Okay.
Right.
That's what I think.
So you worked with Ray Cash in the studio. How was that?
It was a good time.
How'd you meet him?
I did a little demo with these two other dudes, actually with Ordell Jackson.
Okay. Shout out to Ordell. He been on here.
Shout out to Ordell. Yeah. And Johnny Spence is my producer.
Okay.
But we had a little group called 3 Deep. We did a demo. And then this dude that was my manager for a little while, he ran into Joey Fingers at a rim shop or at like an audio shop or something.
Some random.
Right. And he gave it to him, and he happened to be, Joey Fingers was roommates with Tilla from the Kick Drums.
Okay.
So they listened to it and they invited us over. And then they gave us some tracks and said, let's pick one track, we'll do a single.
Right.
30 days later, I was the only one that had a verse. In fact, I had wrote whole songs to all the tracks.
Okay.
So they were like, "Well, just come through." So I went through. And I talked to my boys about it first, and they were like, "No, do your thing, go." You know what I mean? It wasn't like I was like, "Hey, fuck these guys," and I want it out there like that. You know what I mean? And they're listening right now. Shout out to both of them. But so then they were like, "Well, we want to." I showed them what I wrote, and they were like, "We love everything you did." We did a 5-track demo, and I just told them that
you as a solo artist, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
As a solo artist, and then I had just mentioned them that it was kind of messed up that. Well, not messed up, but crazy that this was in the summer of 07. In the summer of 06, I was carpooling like an hour back and forth to this job that I hated.
Right.
Yeah.
And the dude I was riding with had a tape deck in his 96 Mustang with a mixtape, blank tape, right?
Nice.
In 06. Okay.
Nice.
Right.
And all he had on there was Clanging and Swinging. We listened to it all summer. And I was like, if I could just get on a kick drums beat and have Ray feature, that'd be like a dream. That'd be like, aside from the money and the business aspect of it, that'd be like I accomplished my goal. You know
what was the response of that song, though?
I mean, it was pretty hot for a while.
Because was you known as being a trio? Was you known for being in a group?
we just got together months earlier and did one little demo.
They picked you out the letter. You felt like a pit bull, didn't you?
I mean,
to be honest, you felt like the pit bull with the white face.
No, to be honest,
everybody want the pit bull with the white face.
I'm usually the modest, shy one, but my boys are always like, anytime someone's like, "Who's the beast?" They're all pointing me up, put me on the spot.
So Ordell and the other guy they're very supportive of you.
Oh yeah. Me and Ordell Jackson just did a track a couple weeks ago.
Did you ever think about putting them on a remix?
Oh yeah, I thought anytime, any day.
That's what's up.
Nice. So, what's some other really successful or high points in your career as an artist that you've, actually gone through?
I opened in for Ice Cube. To me, was a big deal.
Oh, that is big.
Mingle with him a little at the House of Blues too, so that was like a dream come true. You know what I mean?
That's nice.
And but a lot of it's just recently. Like I'm getting weekly rotation on Shaq Fu Radio right now, which is Shaquille O'Neal's radio ad.
Oh, okay.
So
big ups.
Big ups. Rotation on that. And,
nice.
My manager, we're putting together a new project for a label. There's nothing in writing, nothing, but they said put a project together. There's some talk, you know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. But if they ain't talking the right stuff, then it ain't gonna matter.
I mean, it's a good start, though.
How you feel about social media?
I hate it.
Why you hate it?
Because I hate it. Because it's like I hated high school the first time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to do it again.
Do you feel like what I'm saying? Do you feel like it's helping or hurting your career as far as like you don't need it?
No, like I know it's helpful. Like I argue with my people about this all the time.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they make me do it, and I do it somewhat, maybe not like I should. I got them getting out it more often because I mean, you guys are worried about it, you do it.
Right.
But I know it's helpful, and I'm not saying you don't need it, but I think it's just in this day and age, it's more of a fast track. I think it could still happen the organic way, like the old days, if you're willing to wait longer, just for that one person to call and be like, "Look, I'm sending a jet." You know what I mean? It could happen. It happened to MGK.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, he's just in a basement. Diddy call. You know what I mean? Like that's how I see it going.
That's how life works.
So that's how I want it to go down because I'd rather it be I think a lot of stuff gets lost in that social media mix. Like, you know, so many likes and all this stuff. I might have dropped my phone. You don't know if I like this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather it just be organic. Like, you called me because you didn't see me, you didn't know anything about me. You heard some music and said, I need to know who this is.
Right.
That's what I want.
Yeah. Who's somebody that you want to work with that is from the Midwest? We're not gonna say the South or the West or the East. Who's somebody from the Midwest that you want to do a drink collab with?
I mean, all of them. You know what I mean?
All of them.
Nine, Twister.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
What about Nelly? You do a song with Nelly? Because you got live bands, so you
get down with Nelly.
Yeah.
I'd like to get. I ain't trying to start nothing about who took whose style, but I'd like to get Nelly and Wishbone on a track together.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I think that'd be nice.
Hey,
do you get a lot of flack for being a white artist from Cleveland?
In the beginning, when people first meet me or whatever, but that's just natural.
Yeah. This is what I want to ask you a question, because V Nasty, Oakland female rapper, she's white, and she's under a lot of heat because she has a single out where she's saying nigga a lot through the song. How do you feel about white artists using that word?
It's ridiculous. Why would you? I mean, why would you even want to? It has nothing to do with your culture, your background, your story.
Right.
It has nothing to do with.
What if she came from the hood though, and all she grew up with was black girls?
But listen, I come up in the hood, and I've been told by black dudes.
Yeah.
Hoodie can say what he wants. Ashby can say whatever he want to say. You know what I mean, y'all two can't say it.
Yeah.
Ashby can say whatever he want to say.
Right.
I still chose not to. You know what I mean? It's just not. I'm not
feel
black.
But even if it's used as a term of endearment with your fellow colleagues, you feel like it shouldn't be used? How do you feel about somebody calling you that's my nigga?
If they say it to me, that's fine with me. If it's a black dude,
yeah.
But if another white dude says, I'm gonna punch him in the throat.
That's what's up.
I like
614-781-0754. We got Hoodie in the motherfucking building. You want to drop a freestyle?
Sure.
We're going acapella. Everybody going acapella because I'm not picking beats and then everybody get a beat and then this person had a better beat. I'm going straight acapella with everybody that's doing the show.
I like
freestyle.
All right, let's go. Look, I live my life never knowing what's gonna happen next. Hang into cash and checks. I deal with cash the best. Pour my heart out to people. It seems a passion less. Live for the moment while they asking me what I'm planning next. And nobody really cares if you make it. They just want you to say it so they have a reason to hate it. Staying faded while all these critics calling me overrated. Still I'm making music like paintings, value appreciation. What that means in case you didn't get the message, my words are art and every day they're getting more expensive. Buy a feature soon before you end up bouncing checks and draining out your mama's bank account to pay for my perspective. Young and reckless, and I ain't even hanging with drama, but I am having unprotected sex with your baby mama. Cause I never consider my actions or the reactions of people that always seem to find out thereafter. But fuck it, that's a different chapter. Cause this one here is all about the fun and laughter. And I know you think you love me now, but if you look me deep inside my eyes, you see I'm really not the one you're after. But that don't mean I ain't the one tonight. Let's have some fun tonight. Bring up the sun tonight. You know the thought of it's making you want to run and fright. That's just cause you never had a man before that's done it right. But me, I keep it gangster like a kickback. I'm just a major artist. They never diss back. It's cause they know that they ain't got the skill to spit back. Hotter than the sun, flow is colder than a 6-pack. Damn. Tell me how'd I get to this class? Watch me grow to this level. G to gent, riff raff. Until this day, there's the pressure in me to spit fast. And I just blow them off, so too shall this pass.
Hoodie.
Moving forward. I got more, hold on.
Okay. Okay.
New ideas, new recordings. New beginners, they hate the way that I'm living. Charlie Sheen of this rap shit, they hate the fact that I'm winning. I love the fact that they hate it. Finally learned to embrace it and face it. There's nothing that I can do that'll stop it. So take the beat and drop it, sit back and just let me rock it. Then I'll pull up my cock and all you faggots can jock it. You know every little thing I ever did in the double O, another rapper did a year later at an award show. Told you I'm the most influential rapper you never heard of, so it's absurd to think I ain't coming back from murder. I was born to rip flows that turn heads like fly clothes. Or fine hoes that ride poles at live shows.
Okay.
My mic holds enough loads to dispose of any MC that wanted next, so let's go. I'll show a blow at your next show. Jump on stage, steal the microphone and explode. And have your fans talking back and forth to my shit. Told you before that you shouldn't have tried it. Cause once I get provoked, you know there's nothing left that's private.
Tell the world I got your wife on an alt dick diet. And expose how I busted loads deep inside her asshole. But not to kid at you, did it simply cause she asked for it. Got a sick mind and I put it to use. Had a beat to it, now it's legal verbal abuse. So I'ma spank that ass all up and down these raps or any other place you wanna meet at. And that's a fact, Jack. I'll take it back to the Rat Pack and slaughter every hack act in Hollywood that acts black. Cause you know Hoodie seeing past that. I put no stock in it. Hip hop is plummeted on the NASDAQ. It's cause we flooded the market with all these whack cats claiming millions and ain't even worth half that. But you know, Ashby, I ain't having that. Take a rap back to its natural habitat and that's that. But moving on to a whole new rhyme scheme. Rhymes bring me things I've only seen in my dreams. I mean that I've seen things that might be thought to be disgusting by the likes of Ice-T. Likely, you see me blue jeans and nice tea boots, the burner in my belt and I ain't scared to shoot. Ooh, so tell me what you want to do, boo. I got a 50 cal to rip through you and your fucking dudes too. And I ain't trying to go to war no more, but I'll thank everyone but God at the Source Awards. Then I'll have every Christian group sending the minions to tell me all the stupid opinions. Will he win? Will he sin? I think it's a given. Just take a good long look at the way I'm living. Yeah, I kick dust and cuss to do whatever the fuck I want for fucking the smoking blunts. Got what they want, no camera tricks or stunts, no smoking mirrors or trick decks. Why they show me respect? So I'ma go and end the song while I'm winning, before I knock them all dead and they stop living.
Ashby in the motherfucking building. He was in the house like a kitchen just now. He got bars. When y'all come on the show, y'all gotta spit like that. He just set the bar just now. You know what I'm saying?
As instructed.
I can agree. He definitely set the bar.
He just set the bar just now. So I think he's winning right now. Y'all better come in here with your shit together. You hear what I'm saying? Before we jump into your new track, I got a question for everybody at the table. Do you feel like commercial music is the new, let me rephrase that. Do you feel like independent music is the new commercial music?
Yes.
Yes.
And the reason why I asked this before we get into that, the reason why I said this is because I want to go back to the grit of it. I want to start calling it underground now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you're watching this show, 614-781-0754. From now on, we playing underground. That was an underground verse. You see what I'm saying? We're not playing no more what they say independent, because I'm thinking a lot of times now, these independent artists are put in a position financially to where they can be commercial.
Right.
And the label will back you as a shadow investor.
Right.
And you good to be commercial. We're going back to the underground. Ashby, introduce your new track.
This is Another 24, produced by Johnny Sprens. Hit him up on SoundCloud at J Sprens Music for a hot ass fucking beat, and then lay some hot shit on it, and then send it to the man Daryl Flair, and he'll, because that's what a fucking boss would do. Another 24.
Let's go.
Another day, another dollar, holla. 7 a.m. and I'm strapping shoes to my feet. No 9 to 5, so I'm getting money in the street. Light up a cigarette while I'm rushing out the money weed. And formally, I'm the one you see if you wanna get the buzzing like a bumblebee. But you better have a bundle G if you thinking you wanna fuck with me, cause I'm a hustler, ain't nothing free. So what's it gonna be? I walked a mile off the northern Ohio with the crooked smile of a crocodile. Mama child had grown up a little while, so it figures now. Bigger hand, I'm sicker hand, I'm living foul. Let me break it down. I was born my city's Jimmy the Jack. That mean I'm coming after every cent. Every little bitty penny spent. Gonna be having set when I get it, cause a motherfucker gotta pay the rent. You got me bent. Got me chasing the check, got me chasing the dream, and I ain't giving up yet. Got me spilling out blood, got me shedding them tears, got me pouring out sweat. Got me staring at the stars, 10 toes to the boulevard. And when you ever saw us ever going this hard, from the block to the yard, baby, I'm a god. I could go so far, and I ain't never giving up the feeling I've been feeling when I'm standing in the booth. Lights dim, I swear, pen and pad, sound man, press record, tell the truth. Hey, you know that we ain't never going nowhere, so have no doubt. Cause when they try to push up on, do something, you know what we about. 24 day, I'm living just to make it through another 24. For heaven's sakes, it got me constantly smoking, I'm getting high just to balance out the lows. And they always tell me that I should be living better, and they're right, I suppose. But you know how the story goes. 24 day, I'm living just to make it through another 24. For heaven's sakes, it got me constantly smoking, I'm getting high just to balance out the lows. And they always tell me that I should be living better, and they're right, I suppose. But you know how the story goes. Another day, another dollar, holla. 7 p.m. once again, I'm breaking up the bug. 145 or 99 with crowd thighs, bandana tied to the front, Papa Doug Love. See you lead to the death of me, repping it heavily, and you better be true if not, you're my enemy. And there's said to be no one ahead of me, so if you ever wanna be a friend of me, stop taking me a weapon readily. Man, this rapping shit is dead to me. It's probably cause I murdered all these rappers like a couple thousand felonies. And if you're telling me the melodies I wanna hear coming from you in the team, I know a dream is what you're selling me. You can never get it, how I get it, little homie, you don't fit it, I'm with it. Think I'm bullshitting, let me take it back a minute and I'll show you how I did it back before I was spitting. Look. Went from an ounce of the herb to an ounce of the yay, from an ounce to a bird. Did the very thing that you said sounds so absurd. With a pounds in the curb to a house in the birds. And I did it at a very fast pace. Pockets on swole like I punch him in the face. Gonna stay that way until my dying day, so know your place. You might think I won this race, but the truth is I ain't even make it to the finish line. I'm just taking it slow and getting dough every place I go, cause I'm dedicated to getting mine. Keep the kind with a mind from a different time. Kick a rhyme and I'm fine with a little shine. Cause I know in due time the whole world is gonna be mine. But for the now, 24 day I'm living just to make it through another 24. Whatever stress I got me constantly smoking, I'm getting high just to balance out the lows. And they always tell me that I should be living better, and what I suppose. But you know how the story goes. 24 day I'm living just to make it through another 24. Whatever stress I got me constantly smoking, I'm getting high just to balance out the lows. And they always tell me that I should be living better, and what I suppose. But you know how the story goes. 24 day I'm living just to make it through another 24. Whatever stress I got me constantly smoking, I'm getting high just to balance out the lows. And they always tell me that I should be living better, and what I suppose. But you know how the story goes. 24 day I'm living just to make it through another 24. Whatever stress I got me constantly smoking, I'm getting high just to balance out the lows. And they always tell me that I should be living better, and what I suppose. But you know how the story goes.
Are you a street pimp? Your bitch is running wild? You're losing profits? Then you need check that bitch GPS. Your easy to install GPS chip fits right in your hoe's phone, and that bitch won't even know. She won't answer her phone? That's alright. You can track that bitch down and protect your profits. You'll always know about your hoe. Call 1-800-FAT-HOES. That's 1-800-FAT-HOES. Get your bitches in check today.
Are you tired of corporate America? Are you tired of that 3-11 grind at McDonald's? Do you have got a life propensity to drink on the job? Then check out Thunderbird University, where you can earn an associate's degree in panhandling. They have a pay-as-you-go program, so the more you earn, the more you learn. Become a master at graphic sign making, visual logistics, location analyst, and homeless fashion design, so you can dress for success. Financial help? We ain't got that shit. School buses get you there. They ain't got that shit either. Classes are forming in major intersections, busy street corners, and most 7-Eleven parking lot locations. You can call 1-800-382-5633. That's 1-800-FUCK-OFF. Operators are standing by.
Yeah, it's your boy Hoodlum, Ray Cash. You already know the monsters up on this beat. Drums. If you ain't from Cleveland, you need to turn up the motherfucking volume and check out how we do things, man. You know what you need to do? Now peep swag, peep swag, peep swag, peep swag. Peep the swagger, motherfucker, peep swag, peep swag. Smoke some, smoke some, smoke some, smoke some, smoke some, smoke some, smoke some. Now peep swag, peep swag, peep swag, peep swag. Peep the swagger, motherfucker, peep swag, peep swag. Smoke some, smoke some, smoke some, smoke some, smoke some. We're hooding around, all y'all can do is peep swag. And if your girl is dope, just know I got it in the bag. Only settle for the best when it comes to everything. The best weed in my lungs, the baddest bitches give me brain. Cause my flow just forms itself to the beat when I'm giving a hit. So you can say my style is fitted and my fitted is shit. Think of the flyest person, you know, yeah, I'm flyer than that. I ain't got no rats in my pack, but I'm the D Martin of rap. Now try to make it out obvious, so all these haters will know. That's why you might catch me on your block swinging my doors, just so you can get a glimpse of all the whips that I'm pushing through. See me doing the shit they always said that I couldn't do, man, I'm proving them all wrong. That's why I should be given some kind of recognition for giving fly a new definition. Wanna be like the illest cat that Cleveland never had? Keep your eye on me, go get your pen and pad and little homie peep swag. Peep swag, peep swag, peep swag. Peep the swagger, motherfucker, peep swag. Peep swag, smoke some, 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 smoke some. Now peep swag, peep swag, peep swag, peep swag. Peep the swagger, motherfucker, peep swag. Peep swag, smoke some, smoke some, smoke some, smoke some, smoke some, smoke some, smoke some. 24/7 I work because I got that money on my mind. Whether you find me on a rocker in the studio, it really don't matter cause I be on my grind. I've been chasing the rap game for 10 years, dog, yeah, put in my time. And if you bother this shit right now, then it must be my time to shine. Cause I've been spitting it slow, then I'm spitting it fast, just to get a little cash that I know won't last. I'm gonna rap and tell the truth, that's some trivia ass. I'm living the life and having a blast. I'm stuck in the dark tunnel, ain't no guiding light. Gotta work all day, then grind all night. Can't start with the spotlight shining bright. If you can't talk, then your mind ain't right. So get yourself out there and hope that they love you. Hope that they can feel what you're saying and relate to the struggle. And as long as you always keep it real and stay on the humble, you should never have no problems collecting them bundles. I roll with heavy hustlers, 100 stack busters, so dedicated to money, can't nobody touch us. And even though they rush us, the only thing that they ever find is that hoodlum gon' live and die with that money on my mind. So peep swag, peep swag, peep swag, peep swag, peep the swagger, motherfucker, peep swag, peep swag. Smoke some, 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 smoke some. Now peep swag, peep swag, peep swag, peep swag, peep the swagger, motherfucker, peep swag, peep swag. Smoke some, smoke some, smoke some, smoke some, smoke some, smoke some, smoke some.
I'm so high, somebody catch me. I don't wanna come down, please don't let me. You see the ice, somebody call Gretzky. He can skate on this, I'll put 8 on this. And you can go ahead and hate on this. I like the leather in your whip, a bitch, I'll put your face on it. And tell them niggas that you're hating with, they need to stop hating before I turn them into bacon strips. Faking ass niggas, I'm a dog, beat the swag. Outside of Hopkins, Louis Vuitton bag. Cartier's on inside, 100 stash. Buffing my Newport, but these niggas drag. Check my demeanor, hell yeah, you know you seen them. COD, bitch, I'm OG. Yeah, you know me. I brought the swag back so all these niggas rapping capping, you can never mind that.
Peep swag, peep swag, peep swag, peep the swagger, motherfucker, peep swag, peep swag. Smoke some, 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 smoke some. Now peep swag, peep swag, peep swag, peep swag, peep the swagger, motherfucker, peep swag, peep swag. Smoke some, 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 smoke some.
Yo, and we are back. T. McGregor.
You going for McGregor too?
Nah,
I am.
I want Mayweather. I take Mayweather.
I'm going McGregor. Second round knockout. Second round knockout. I got to get this off my chest like breast cancer. This is the thing. I think McGregor is going to eat his punches for some reason. Like I think he's going to get in that ring and just eat Mayweather's punches on some old MMA shit for real.
That has to be some miraculous shit.
But I think Mayweather's going to be he's going to be too fast for us to be just moving him, boxing this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's afraid to train.
Frustrated.
Yeah.
But he might land that overhand left and tear his motherfucking frame out.
That's what he's got a chance. People say McGregor didn't have a chance. Oh, he has.
Everybody has a chance.
Exactly.
Everybody has a chance. And he coming in heavier.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen, but
right.
I want McGregor. I just don't think it's gonna happen.
Do you think he has a disadvantage for being in like Mayweather's kind of like?
No, because you get taught all that when you do MMA. That's what's called mixed martial arts.
He's got disadvantage. I'd say he has a disadvantage.
I don't say
just doing boxing
because he's in a different setting.
If he gets in a bind, he can't just toss him on the floor. You know
but this is the thing. He's at a disadvantage because he's doing a Mayweather promotion. I'll say that. Meaning, like, Mayweather is the boxer and the promoter of the fight. It ain't Mike Tyson and Don King. It's Mayweather. You see what I'm saying? So it might be staged. Honestly, I think it's staged. Where
I think it might be staged.
Yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get in there, make your 900 million, and then shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
The benefit of him fighting Floyd is he gets his name in lights, and he'll make a lot of money.
That's why I don't paycheck.
Hey, take this L for a few million and some more fame.
That's why I don't think he's that.
I'll go on TV and get knocked up by you for that kind of money.
Say without Floyd,
nigga, I would get beat me up, nigga.
Right.
Shit.
All right. I didn't mean for it to get all in there.
I know. It's just so exciting.
Yeah, it's fight night.
It's fight night.
Finally, a fight night. We started these boring ass fights. We're talking about some. I guess we can talk about some relationship topics. I feel like it's kind of a sissy for going from sports to this. Paris, I got a question.
Yeah, yes.
Do you think the magazines out here talking about sitting down with your man, discuss such and such goals, and to negotiate such and such? Do you think they be misguiding hoes? I can't talk. Do you think these magazines be misguiding hoes?
Well.
Do you think they lead them in the right direction? When you talk about relationships, you think you should do for your man?
Everybody's situation is different. I think that to some people it is a little misguiding because they're in a situation in a relationship that, you know, certain things just probably just can't come out of it, you know. But I mean, for the most part, you know, some women can take it and honestly apply it to their lives. You know, you got common sense, you can, you know, kind of, you know, just try to think different things if you have nobody else to give you some advice.
So who's your magazine in your life? Who's your magazine that, you know what I'm saying, is metaphorically? Metaphorically?
No, it's fine.
Fuck it, let's go around the table. What the fuck is metaphorically? What did that sound like, Paris?
Metaphorically? That sounds like a real definition or like just
that's what how I just said it.
Okay, how you just said it, it sounds like a fucking pixie drink. I don't know.
What you think about Hoodie? Metaphorically.
It's the metaphysical aspect of a fork.
Okay. What about you, Jay, every day?
It sounds like being like something.
Okay.
Being like something.
Digress.
All right. All right. I just like asking women because I think women be getting false advertisement on how men should be. You know, things you should do for men. I think
women get bad advice. I think women get bad advice around the table. Period. Like as far as like they don't think on their own anymore.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Back in the day, like them women, you know what I'm saying? Women, they used to think on their own, even though they knew their husband was out cheating. They still was a woman. These women nowadays, they use social media to out you, hose you down. Like they don't know how to be women. Like they want that self-empowerment through social media.
That's like back in the day, the guidelines of a woman were straight and narrow. You had to be this way.
Yeah.
But nowadays, it's fucking wide open. I mean, they're like men are already confused. So just imagine what women are now too.
I don't think it's wide open. I think nowadays, it's more pressure on the men now to be a certain way. You got to have a car. You got to have a job, making 6 figures. You got to have a big ass dick. You got to have a college degree. You got to got shot 7 times. You see what I'm saying?
Everything's reversed.
Yeah.
Like the world we live in is so upside down from how it used to be completely. Like, just think of it, like it used to be the woman had to make herself good enough that a man would want to marry her.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now the man's got to be good enough that she'll want to marry him.
Okay.
We live in a world where
and you gotta do it right.
Donald Trump's the president. Anymore. You know what I'm saying? Bill Cosby's a rapist and Bruce Jenner's a woman. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
So, with that being said, why don't more women ask men out? You know what I'm saying? Why don't Paris? You're the only woman here. You ever asked a man out on a date?
Yeah, I have.
And how did that work out? How did that relationship work out for you? Did you know him prior to that, or was it just like a first time meeting? Lots of questions.
Damn, right. No, it was, we knew each other prior to that, and it was just on some, you know, I'm real easygoing, okay?
Did you want to fuck him?
I like to sound smooth.
No, fuck that. Did you want to fuck him? Is that why you asked?
I was attracted to, I was physically attracted to him. I was mentally attracted to him as well, and I just wanted to be around him. We were vibing, okay? Very good vibes.
So what was he not doing to where he didn't ask you first? He didn't look at you that way?
No, it wasn't like that. It's like, you know, we've had moments where, you know, he's inviting me out to something, or like I invited him to something, but like, you know, we never just got around to it. So it was just like, hey, like I suggested something.
It's like you said that you want to fuck him. That's the big difference with men and women. Women have this unbelievable thing that they experience that we don't get to do. That's within 5 seconds of meeting a dude, they can go, I'm gonna fuck this guy.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? We can go, I'd like to try to fuck this girl. But she knows. She's like, I'm gonna fuck this dude tonight. She could just make that decision. Yeah.
Okay, I see where you're going
You know
with
what I'm
this.
saying?
It's like us women, if we want to fuck someone, it's going to happen. If a guy wants to fuck someone, it's like a 50-50.
It could come down to a financial
right.
situation.
It could.
That sound like a winner to me.
Hey, like how much money are you willing to spend on a chick before you like, man, she better give me some pussy?
Let me go first.
Okay, I'll let Fleur go first.
No, fuck it. You the guest. Go ahead.
Go ahead, guess.
All right. How much am I spending?
How much you forking up?
That she owes me some
Hell
pussy?
yeah.
Anything. I'm a cool motherfucker. If you with me and you don't want to fuck me, something's wrong with you. Get away from me.
Okay. You wouldn't put up any.
No, I mean, I'll
any
do
dollars?
it. I'll do it, but I ain't gonna associate it with whether you owe me pussy or not. I think you owe me pussy because I'm a cool motherfucker.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. So you
And
put
that's why I'll
you
spend-
put no
that's
dollar
why I
value
might-
on
That's why I might spend some money too, because I'm a cool motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I might want to do fun shit too.
Well, there's no amount of money that you'd be like, okay, this is just. I think I've spent like all my tax like return on this bitch.
No, that would never happen.
No, that ain't happening.
Oh, that would never happen.
Hell no.
Okay, so when is the breaking point? When is it just too fucking much money you spent on her before
I
she
answer
gets
that,
it?
yo. I got it, yo.
Oh, Flair, go last. Go last.
They already answered, didn't they? Jason, didn't you have one? You know?
I want to hear more. So no.
You want me to go for before you?
Go ahead.
Yeah, let Flair go last.
I mean, I'm gonna say a couple $100, but not all at one time. It could be on like 2 dates. You know what I'm saying? Type of deal. But after that, because sometimes me trying to get in them draws make something she gets exposed. You know what I'm saying? Something exposes her that makes me not even want to fuck. I'm like, okay, whatever, man. I'm willing to walk away from it. You don't owe me anything. I'm willing to come out that. You know what I'm saying? Because I am the guy, so I'll pay. Boom, old fashioned. So I walk away from $150 with no say. $200 without no say. So that's my number 200.
That's okay.
Not all at one time, though.
Going
If it's all at one time, it better happen. If it's all at one day,
too, though.
it
Like,
better
is
happen.
she offering to pay, or is she like expecting him to pay? You know what I'm saying? That'll change how a dude feels too. How you go about it.
Let's just say she's expecting it.
If she's expecting it, then
Because
I'm
it's a lot of
expecting some
women-
pussy.
It's a lot of women that expect it. Like, for real. It's a lot of women that are getting away with or successfully receiving benefits from men and not having to do anything for them.
That's
They're
fine.
doing everything
But that's fine and
for
dandy.
them.
I'm not knocking those women that expect a man to pay. This is the thing I have a problem with. It's when you become or seem as if you're a user. Like, don't call me for anything else other than we're going out to kick it. Like, don't call me for a babysitter. Don't call me for this, and that if you ain't gave me no pussy. You see what I'm
Like
saying?
you said, it's eye for an eye, nut for a nut. You know what I mean? If you're
Exactly.
expecting me to pay, then I expect some pussy.
And I feel like the most that I would pay before I let the bitch go is $600. 600. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Fair shot.
Because, you know, a couple of days, that's if she drinks. If she don't drink, 600 is a lot.
Right.
But if she's a drinker and she's a smoker and she has kids, that's not a lot for real. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got it and you broke, then of course you're gonna dog her like, man, that bitch a gold digger. Like, nigga, you only spent $600. You see what I'm saying? Like, that ain't a lot as opposed to you trying to get some ass, because a lot of women I ran into that I do spend money on, I'm pretty sure they gave more back to me. Shit, we got car notes that's $300. We got, you know what I'm saying, mortgages and shit like that. So a lot of times our bills is higher than a woman's unless they live beyond their means.
That's why we deserve an extra $1 an hour.
Yeah.
Right.
Next question.
Okay. Flair. All right, coming to you.
Shit.
You in a relationship with a girl, is it ever okay for you to cry?
Oh, shit.
Cry me a
I've
river.
cried in front. Well,
Okay. What are some examples when it's okay to cry? You know, put it like that.
me personally, or just period?
Period.
If you have a death in the family,
Okay.
if you fucked up some money.
How much money?
A couple of $100,000. Like it got to be something you can't rob a bank for.
Right, nigga.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying.
Shaking in the corner.
Also, like if it's something that got to do with your kids or your wife or your girlfriend, like she can find out she got cancer or something. You know what I'm saying? All in the uterus. Like I'm gonna cry, but you gotta think about it. If a woman get cancer in the uterus, like I'm gonna cry because I can't fuck her like I want to no more. You see what I'm saying?
You just had to take it there.
I think it's all right for a man. I mean, like we keep shit in. That's how I am. You know
Right.
what I mean, I don't cry. I cry like once every 10 years. You know what I'm saying? And then when I cry, it comes out. You know what I mean?
Waterfall.
And if I love you, I got no problem. You know, you were there watching all the pain happen build up
Right.
for 10 years.
So
know
you
what
would
I'm saying?
understand.
So you know,
Right.
it's cool. If there's anyone I could do it from.
So you can't be watching a touching movie and like a tear fall out your eye.
I don't even understand how that works.
Right.
I always ask them like, you
Hold
know they
on.
wrote this, right? Like two dorky ass motherfuckers.
That was my
sat in a
actual
room with a
never have
bunch
I
of
ever. I
cocaine.
was gonna say I never cried during a movie.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll save it for next week.
Oh man.
I've shed 2 tears on
Wait a
TV show
minute.
before. Something happened. Boom.
There's so many movies.
Wait,
out there
wait,
that
wait.
It was usually somebody
What?
you didn't expect, like you said, died. Somebody got that. Some tragic shit happened. You know what I'm
There
saying?
was a movie that you cried at?
Or could this be,
What
or
movie?
This be a relationship
What
topic.
movie was
This
it?
be a relationship topics. It's happened because I've seen the guy get the girl who worked so hard. You know those movies, the guy works so
Nah,
hard.
fuck that. I'm not
Hell
crying
yeah.
over that.
Finally got the girl.
I'm not crying over
God. Like fuck. Yeah. I've done
Yeah,
it.
real shit.
I've done it.
He had to have some
That's
theatrical. There had to be some theatrical defiance for a motherfucker to cry.
It's some good
Because he got a
actors and
bitch at the end of the
actresses.
movie, and you know he got the bitch anyway.
It's usually some award-winning type of films that you end up watching.
Or
and
like
see some
something
shit
based on a
happen.
real story. That
I've
shit
been
makes me
moved.
cry.
Like I felt a movement, like like maybe like the beginning of it, like I feel like like that touched me.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But I never cried.
Hell yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
Like the end of Notorious when his mom starts talking
Yeah.
at the funeral. I was like, man.
Yeah.
I think the saddest,
Touchy as
saddest
fuck.
shit I seen on the
Yeah.
movie, honestly, was when Cleo was about to get murked and set it off.
You know what?
That's
That
hip hop.
was deep
Like
too.
that was deep as fuck. Cause that Brandy song start playing in the background. I lit a cigarette with the bitch. Like, damn, man, I wish I was there for her. Like, I wanted to be in the car with her. Like, man, damn, man, like she can't go out like that. Like, cause she was so hard through the movie. Like, that's how you know she did a good job. We all know Queen Latifah's the shit in
Yes,
acting,
yes.
but as an actress, and she was so good. It was riveting to me. Like I was like, damn, this
like
bitch is
refreshing,
good. Like,
yeah.
right, like it was spine tingling. Like I'm like, damn,
Those
bitch.
to be them good ass movies.
Hey, but I had a friend, and he's watching the show. I had a friend that he cried when on the Fresh Prince when his dad came and left, and he was like, "Why he don't want to be my, you know what I'm saying? Why don't want to be my dad?" And Uncle Phil gave him that hug. Like he said, he cried during that. I was like, "Man, you a bitch ass nigga."
Because you connect with the characters.
Crying. It's just like
He boo-hoo cried. He
tears
said,
were- and you get
Oh, he was like
tears
snot
come out
tears.
flat. Yeah, he was boo crying.
he boo-hoo cried. But he said
He
because
felt the connection, man.
yeah, I think he said because he never had a dad in his life, and he felt like at least he had one come, and then he left, and it was like, damn, like I can't get that type shit. But nah, I ain't crying. Fuck that. The only time I was about to cry during the movie, honestly, was when that fucking music started playing on Set It Off. Cause I was like, oh shit, damn.
I'm just saying,
man.
they're just touching moments like in Remember the Titans when a dude gets hit by the car and shit. Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
A water might have came to the eye.
Your eyes start sweating.
Listen, I've
Hey,
cried my ass off on multiple movies. It's hard. Like my nose be so stuffy. Be like,
Taking it back to the 90s in the program when dude gets tackled and breaks his fucking leg and ruins his career. The linebacker. I don't know if you remember that movie.
My
that
sister's
shit
keeper
was
made
like,
me
damn.
cry.
I'm just saying. So, Paris, is it all right for your man to cry in front of you?
Yes.
What if he just
What if
happened?
he cried at a movie though?
All right.
What if him and his mom just got in a fight and he started? I'm just an argument. And he started crying. Is that okay?
It depends on what it was about.
No, any type of argument. I mean, I'm just saying nothing too deep. Like you're not my kid or nothing like that. Just some random. What they always argue about. They always arguing about the same shit, but he was crying this time.
I would be okay. I would have to ask him if something was a little deeper going on with him. But I just can't be with no little frolicking.
So, fellas, is it okay to cry if you just got an argument with your mom?
It depends on what it is.
Again,
How deep's the argument go? You know what I mean? Like,
I'm just saying it's nothing life threatening. It's just a really basic argument. You just happen to be a mama's boy. She hurt your feelings.
I haven't spoken to my own mother in over 2 years, so I have no idea.
Well, I ain't spoken to mine in about 5, so
right.
But mine gone. But now my point is, if we get in an argument, it'd probably be more like, I don't see me crying talking to my mom though.
I don't either.
It was more like, if it was more about passion, but we was more like cool once I got older, because she always treated me like I was older. You know what I'm saying? And it's a funny story, because like one time I was telling somebody, like, my brother had caught my mom and his dad having sex. And this motherfucker started crying and shit, you know what I'm saying? And she came out the room and shit, looking like a little thought and shit. I'm like, why your hair different, mom? I'm like, what? Nah, because this is what happened, Paris, and I'm gonna make it quick. Okay, my brother's dad came over. You know what I'm saying? They went in the room. This is when we stayed in the arms, so you know they had the fake ass keyhole like on the cartoons. Mm-hmm. So he looked in there. We came in the house. He looked in the keyhole and he turned around and he had the crying face. He looked like the Scream Mask, right? So I'm like, the fuck is wrong with him? So I looked in there. His dad is beating the shit out of my mom, like Hucklebuck style. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm trying to comfort the nigga, like, bro, that's life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it happens.
You gotta beat the cheeks, bro.
So she comes out 7 minutes later. You know what I'm saying? And she like, where Derek at? I'm like, he in his room crying. She's like, what's wrong with him? But she talked to me like, you know what I'm saying? We, you know, like, what's wrong with him? I'm like, he's seen y'all in there doing, you know. She's like, what? I'm like, you know. Did he? Like, you know what I'm saying? So she went in there and consoled the motherfucker. So at the end of the day, what the fuck was the point of me telling that story?
He probably thought your dad was attacking you.
You said what?
I was talking about crying from being in a fight with your mom.
Oh yeah, but that's the only time. That's the only time I can't. Nah, I don't cry when I talk about fuck it.
You know
I just had to tell that story because
like,
somebody was asking me about that. And I told her I'll say it on the show.
Hold on. What was your brother thinking? Did he think that his dad was attacking y'all's mom?
Well, from the looks of it, he was stabbing it. I'm just saying.
Sound like you knew what was going on.
Who?
Your brother.
We did. You know, we was younger. Like you. The thing is, when we was young, you know what I'm saying, and I'm pretty sure they're more advanced now, but we knew what was what. Mm-hmm. But when I was growing up, I didn't know that you actually stuck your dick in a bitch pussy. Like, I thought you humped, bitches got pregnant. You see what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know that it was you slide your dick in this wet, warm hole. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just thought you humped and then shit happened from the friction.
Friction makes heat. So something does happen.
This world would be if you, oh man.
Oh, wow.
Grinding would be illegal.
Right.
I got a question.
I got a confession real quick. I got a confession.
Go for it.
Since we're talking about grinding. Growing up in the arms, this was about the 80s. I'm going to say this. I actually grinded in the Benz. If everybody know, I grew up in the second circle, Bolivar Arms, 910 Caldwell Place, apartment 16. It was Benz where it was a concrete barrier around that separated the homes, the apartments, and you hung your clothes in these bins. You know what I'm saying, on a wire. Yeah. I humped a deaf girl. But while I was doing it, Paris, she was like, So was I doing good? Was I doing good, Paris? Because the noise was like, Jerry Day.
Stop! You couldn't do that.
Was I doing good? Hoodie, fuck it. Was I doing good?
Because I did a fantastic job.
Thank you.
I got a question.
It was the friction.
What? Wow. Now, was she like hearing?
You don't know about Flair's friction game.
My friction game is off the hook. It's off the chain like a straight pit.
Did you like rub a hole in her pants or whatever the hell it was?
The pants was up. We was up in this bin, like it was a cement bin, and I had her up against the concrete, and I don't know if she got hemorrhoids or nothing, but she probably did. But I was humping her. I was humping her, and she just goes,
was she smiling?
No, she wasn't smiling. She was just.
You know what? I
didn't take it, Paris. That's where you're getting at.
I'm like, did you take it in the parking lot?
I don't think. Do deaf people even smile? They don't do it too much.
Yes, they do. So
no, you want to know something? There's two deaf chicks at the Circle K by my house. I swear to God, and they're both angry as fuck all the time.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think they smile because I was giving her some good friction, bro, and I don't think she smiled. She's like,
my sister's happy.
She was happy. I'm gonna be honest. She was happy.
You did what, Paris?
Wow.
I said she was probably happy, to be honest.
Give me one more. We're gonna jump into this new passion.
Passion.
You got another one?
I thought Paris had one.
Oh, I did. I had one.
I was waiting.
This is something else. So, as far as like selling sex to survive, like, do you think a woman who sells her body for survival should support, like, for
she a hoe?
You think she a hoe? If she wanted to support her family, and
To be a provider,
and
she can't work.
And her nigga, shit, he can't do too much either.
Well, first of all, she need to dump the man.
Okay, I can.
Second of all, she need to make some. She need to at least apply herself, like put in some apps and get 10 calls back saying we're not accepting at this time, and then sell yourself or sell yourself. Is she selling this pussy contingent, seasonal, or full time? That's what we need to know. Is she like a full time escort? Because I have a full time escort friend and I'm gonna bring her on the show because I want to have a back page woman on the show because I want to interview her.
That'll be
so
good.
I want to know.
Let's just say she's contingent.
She contingent. She a hoe. Is she doing a full time? And I know it sounds
part time, whatever. Part time.
Contingent and part time. She a hoe. But if she do a full time to support her family,
she's not a hoe. Okay.
I think she's a hustler.
Shit.
Because put Hoodie in that predicament. Would you sell your dick to feed your family?
I wish I could. Yeah.
I wish I could.
I wish I could.
I wish I could.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It probably would be less degrading, I guess, for a guy to
I don't give a shit. That's like,
sell his dick.
Like, don't degrade me. Like, yeah, I fuck bitches.
Call us 614-781-0754.
Don't worry about it.
614-781-0754. How do you feel about it? Would you sell yourself to get ahead? Personally, I think I have, honestly, and I have.
My God, Flair!
Can I tell the truth? Can I tell the truth? I got another confession. I got another confession. We're gonna jump into this track real quick. Did y'all have something to say first about that? Y'all I used to fuck this fat girl to get rent money. I wasn't working. I was trying to keep my car. I had a nice apartment with the loft and shit, and I had to pick this bitch up. I had to do extra shit, Paris,
back late
to please this hoe.
Okay.
I think she actually got her butt licked one time I was drunk because she bought me some Jordans.
He had to sneak around.
She bought me some Jordans and paid my rent. Hoodie.
I
licked her butt when I came home.
You were a victim of that.
Listen, you couldn't be homeless.
Hello.
Did she cook for you?
Nah, she had to cook. She bought me some Jordans and paid my rent. I picked that bitch up on the wall. I threw her big ass down. She was so big, like when she fell, I thought she made a basement.
Oh, man.
This is the thing.
Oh, man.
Shut up.
When she fell on her stomach, I decided, like, man, damn, that yellow ass looks pretty good in the air. And I had a roof. You see what I'm saying? I went fucking her in the car. I went fucking her in the park. I was fucking her in the apartment she helped shadow invest.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, yeah, she deserves her ass licked tonight.
Yeah, too.
You
end up homeless, you could be looking ass for a lot less.
Hello.
I got a flare for you. I got a question for you, Flair.
Oh shit! Hurry up!
It's the sake kicking in. Okay, listen. Have you ever so as far as you getting shit in for like rent money and shit, like, hold on, I just forgot what the fuck I was about to say.
I would too. 614-781. This is the new Passion Minor from Kingston, Jamaica. This is Grungeful. We'll be right back.
That shit is really kicking in.
Cha-cha-cha! Smoke one, what you call me? A fire passion, you know. Fire. I see right now. We are burn them out here. All of them bad man there. Burn them. You know what? So we step up there. Burn them. Them know what to it. Hey, yo, burn them. Cha-cha. What we ask them say? Oh, you so grudgeful. Why? Oh, you so bad mind. Why? You know what? See another you to try. Oh gosh, you know what? We forget a little blind. Oh, you so grudgeful. Me no know. Oh, you so bad mind. You know what? See another you to try. Oh gosh, you know what? We forget a little blind. You think are you alone to be dancer? You think are you alone to be chanter? You think are you alone to be selector? And you really think you are the best producer? No sir. Smoke one day to slaughter. Just be my blind and a murder. You alone to sip champagne while we drink water. You alone to rich while we stay papa. Oh, you so grudgeful. Oh, you so bad mind. You know what? See another you to try. Oh gosh, you know what? We forget a little blind. Oh, you so so grateful. Me no know. Oh, you so bad mind. You know I see another you to try. Oh gosh, you know why we forget a little blind. Your bad mind, pay me money when me work ya. Who stop you from work your ass if we get up papa. Stop brother, your man things. Cause only bad mind it brings. Go clean up your heart and come here licking. Set yourself free and stop wrong the wind. Be glad for your brother who is striving. Wish him the best, nobody backbite him. Oh, you so grateful. Oh, you so bad mind. You know I see another you to try. Oh gosh, you know why we forget a little blind. Oh, you so grateful. Me no know. Oh, you so bad mind. You know I see another you to try. Oh gosh, you know why we forget a little blind. Oh, some car you don't have it. Swimming pool in the backyard. You don't have visa already. You don't have 12 meter card. And you don't have the latest car. Only you for strive and get through in life. I might slice and pierce me, I cut it in the knife. You're so bad mind, the fire woman just arrived. Oh, you so grateful. Oh, you so bad mind. You know I see another you to try. Oh gosh, you know why we forget a little blind. Oh, you so grateful. Oh, you so bad mind. You know I see another you to try. Oh gosh, you know why we forget a little blind. You think are you alone to be dancer? You think are you alone to be chanter? You think are you alone to be selector? And you really think you are the best producer? No sir, no one day to slaughter. Just be my blind and a murder. You alone to sip champagne while we drink water. You alone for rich while we stay papa. Oh, you so grateful. Oh, you so bad mind. You know I see another you to try. Oh gosh, you know why we forget a little blind. Oh, you so grateful. Oh, you so bad mind. You know I see another you to try. Oh gosh, you know why we forget a little blind. Your bad mind pay me money when me work for. Who stop you from work your ass if we get up offer. Stop brother your man things. Cause only bad mind it brings. Go clean up your heart and come here licking. Set yourself free and stop wrong the wind. Be glad for your brother who is striving. Wish him the best, nobody backbite him. Oh, you so grateful. Oh, you so bad mind. You know I see another you to try. Oh gosh, you know why we forget a little blind. Oh, you so grateful. Oh, you so bad mind. You know I see another you to try. Oh gosh, you know why we forget a little blind. Oh, you so grateful. Oh, you so bad mind. You know I see another you to try. Oh gosh, you know why we forget a little blind. Oh, you so grateful. Oh, you so bad mind. You know I see another you to try. Oh gosh, you know why we forget a little blind.
Damn, B, hold up. Hello?
Product cooking in the bendo. Product cooking in the bendo. I whip it up in the pot, I'm getting rid of them hoes. I whip it up in the pot, I'm getting rid of them hoes. Product cooking in the bendo. Product cooking in the bendo. I whip it up in the pot, I'm getting rid of them hoes. I whip it up in the pot, I'm getting rid of them hoes.
Shit, that product cooking in the bando. Shit, I keep a shooter, keep him handle. Hop out that Ferrari like I'm Rambo. Say a prayer, your thing gon' have to light some candles. My hand on the work, I should have an office job. And I am the boss, so how you gon' push the mob? Skeeter O'Neil, now that's what I call a lob. Coverage with one of them, that's what I call a prop. I've been scooping bitches in the Lambo. Pitching on my block while I'm the landlord. Pay your fee, that's what I stand for. I play the key, you take shots like the backboard. The day I punched in, I was born on the job. Now the inside guts look like corn on the cob. Food on the plate, catch you the dinner meal. Bowling like Centerfield. Please get this kid a meal.
Product cooking in the bendo. Product cooking in the bendo. I whip it up in the pot, I'm getting rid of them hoes. I whip it up in the pot, I'm getting rid of them hoes. Product cooking in the bendo. Product cooking in the bendo. I whip it up in the pot, I'm getting rid of them hoes. I whip it up in the pot, I'm getting rid of them hoes.
Shit, I gave more than making nights for. Big stick, similar to Jim Duggan action. Big lips, call me Escobar. Yeah, I'm that boy. SB, call him Escobar. Whipping tracks, girl. I can't say sorry, I make you fellows mad.
and niggas can't stop me. I'm like a yellow cat. And just for that, I might cop the yellow jack. I never left, but it's like you could tell them back. Got about 20 on the dashboard. With a cup of Henny, that's the crash course. For the drop, I keep a mask for it. And the clock, like a shot with the task force. I'm making my name, you should call me monumental. I studied the best, you can't even find a temple. Like I'm tapping them bags, every dime I'm into. You can't even find a signal. You don't know the grind I'm into.
Product cooking in the bendo. Product cooking in the bendo. I whip it up in the pot, I'm getting rid of them O's. I whip it up in the pot, I'm getting rid of them O's. Product cooking in the bendo. Product cooking in the bendo. I whip it up in the pot, I'm getting rid of them O's. I whip it up in the pot, I'm getting rid of them O's.
Hello, this is Goldie Crowder, and you're here watching and listening to The Golden Truth.
Yes.
And I have a special guest this week. I have Hoodie here.
Yes.
How are you today?
How you doing?
That's good. That's good. I'm doing great. I have Thumper, of course.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm up in this bitch. It's like
and we're sitting here. We're going ahead and talking some shit today.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right. First topic. Going down my Facebook timeline, and I see. What do you think about exes? How do you feel about exes? Is it okay for a friend or a family member to date an ex that you're no longer interested in? What do you think about that?
With permission.
Oh, wow. Mic is off. You said with permission.
With permission, explain that. Yeah.
That's how you feel?
Yeah, I mean, if you bold enough to come to me and say, look, I want to get something going, is that cool with you? Then I'll give you my blessing. But if I find out about it some other roundabout way, then it's going to be a problem.
And what about morals? What about, you know what I'm saying?
Right. The fact that they're even considering somebody.
Absolutely, yeah. Real talk. What about that? I mean,
there's obviously a reason it's someone I've been with, not someone I am with.
You know what? Let me put this out there because I would have a serious problem with that because, some people that you're involved with, they see, you have a relationship with them and then they see other family members and they be like, ooh, if I can only, ooh, and then, you know what? And that dwells on, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
I mean, it depends too. Like it all depends on who's the friend or the family member for one. Is this someone where you engaged? Is it someone you just brought to the family reunion? What you know what I mean? Like,
you know what? I just can't see myself dating someone that even my kids now, even now to this day, a lot of my kids' friends try to holler at me. I'm like, dude, you've been my daughter. Are you fucking serious? Real talk. But they want to find out. I guess they want to find out, like mother, like daughter. See what I'm saying?
Who knows,
yeah, I do not approve of that. No, I would not.
But there's a lot of sneaky women though that do stuff.
It's a lot of sneaky, dirty ass men too.
Well, I understand that, but I'm just telling you, there's been a lot of. You say something to one girl, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then 20 minutes later, your phone like, her friend, oh hey, don't say nothing, but I'm interested in that. You know what I mean?
But that's bullshit.
Right.
That's somebody who can't keep the truth. No, I would not approve of family members dating someone, especially for me, because I've only dated a few men in my life. I ain't saying I didn't fuck a lot, but I'm just saying. A few men, but I was in a relationship for over 20 years, like 20 years. So for somebody to come to me and say, I'm trying to get, with such a person, I'll be like, are you fucking serious? How could you even do that? I couldn't do it.
That's what I'm saying. That's 20 years though. That's where all that emotion come from.
Yeah.
If somebody just took you out for a steak one time, you'd be like, go ahead, he can fuck.
Yeah. I ain't fucking. I don't fuck on the first night.
Well, I'm just saying, I
don't even think that's cool though. Like just the fact that I've been with someone and you're considering fucking around with that person.
Right, that's not cool. That's not cool. You know what? You know, even my kids, you know, friends or whatever, like, Mom, come on, we'll take you out to eat. Okay, are we all going? You know what I'm saying? It's not just gonna be me and you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't have a problem with that. But as far as just being me and you, dude, are you fucking serious? I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I don't appreciate that. No, I would not like that at all.
Now say, okay, the scenario gets deeper. Now say you have dated someone.
Okay.
And with someone you just spent time with, nothing really serious, but it's someone that
did I fucking?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. You
go ahead.
Them.
Okay.
And it was just around for a short while, but he was around.
Right.
You have someone that you know that's close to you, a family member that's around and has seen this person.
Right.
Met them through you.
Right.
They start fucking around with them.
Wow.
End up pregnant.
Oh.
But this is your family member.
You know what?
What do you do?
What do you do? I think I would distance myself from both of them. First off, if I'm going to hang around some family members that I know will fuck somebody that I've had before, I wouldn't hang around them because I know that's what they're capable of. Okay? What I would do, I would distance myself from both of them. I would still love my family because that's my family. But, and that nigga, he stay wherever he is too. You know, do what you do. You know, fuck it. You can't change the past. It done happened. You know, fuck them, whatever. But you know I had them, whatever. But no, boo-boo. I can't go out like that. I know. Y'all go ahead. I give my blessings. Y'all wish I will. You dumb bitch. I would. I really would. That's not cool. If they got pregnant, and then that's supposed to be my niece or, you know what I'm saying?
You got to see this child, right?
No, it's not about me seeing the child. You know what I'm saying? I still
no evidence of like this
if it's really his
right.
or whatever.
Right.
No, it still wouldn't matter to me. I still would consider, you know, that as being my niece and nephew, whatever, because that's what it is. See what I'm saying? But it's like I said, as far as that nigga being the daddy, I don't give a fuck. I didn't, you know, say I ain't had this baby. I'm saying that's y'all's business. For real. I mean, I would still claim the child as my niece and nephew. I can't change that. That's what it is. So, you know, but for her to get pregnant by a nigga that I done fucked, you dumb as fuck. I'm just saying you dumb and he fucked up.
It must have been real good.
You know what? Niggas will try people, for real. Niggas will try bitches close to home. See what I'm saying? And I'm not that one. I can't do that. Real talk. So what do you think? What do you think over
What's
here?
your view on something like that?
You said with permission.
I said with permission. That's just what I think though. Like I've never been in, none of my boys ever had the balls to ask me that. So
wow, I have
what if like I asked her, like, what if you find out there's a child between an ex of yours and someone
and a family member, yeah,
or a friend?
I mean, I'll probably throw him a beating, you know what I mean? I'll throw my cousin a beating, or my nephew, or whoever the fuck. I probably have to, just on principle.
Mm-hmm. Not over the person, but principle.
Yeah,
not about my feelings for the person, my feelings for you for being my family member.
Absolutely, I feel you. I feel you, but I don't think I get.
But at the same time, like I spent a lot of my years being like a negative and angry and fighting, and this person did this and that, but. Now I just say fuck the dumb shit. Like I would take the blessing in that situation.
Lesson learned.
You know what? We were close enough for you to try something like that. You can do that and get away with it.
Yeah.
So that means and in doing that, you showed me that I don't need to be wrong with you like that. Right. You know what I mean? I could have gone with you another 20 years if I didn't know about this, and who knows what might have happened. Could have been a lot worse than the baby from one of my exes.
Absolutely. I feel you on that. What would you do?
In that scenario, this is a family member we're dealing with.
Yeah.
And an innocent child. So I couldn't see myself being nasty towards the kid or anything. Like this is somebody.
Me neither. I wouldn't do that with a kid.
I couldn't see myself or anything like that. But the adult, I would just handle them differently.
Yeah.
You're not coming around my motherfucking house.
And when your kids growing up, I'm gonna tell them about when I whipped that grass back in the day too.
You gotta feed him with a long handle spoon.
Let me show you this YouTube video he been hiding from me.
Okay. I am not mad at you. I probably would feel that way too, but I don't think I'll fight him. But you know, I'm just not into that. I mean, it is what it is.
It depended. Like, it depends. Like, if this was spur of the moment, the person's right there, I just found out, the shit just hit me, yes, that would be a fight. I'm gonna punch this bitch or something.
Are you serious?
But like, just hearing about it and me thinking about the scenario and how it played out,
and it's like coming out
at the
yeah.
time, I would be like, fuck both of them. Like, I'm gonna just not talk to them.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
But like,
absolutely. That's what's up. Because I mean, you have to trust family members. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You have to trust them. You know, and then if you can't trust them, then you distance yourself from them. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that plays out.
yeah. So another topic I've been discussing with others. What do you think about love in the workplace? What's your take on that?
Dangerous.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead and answer it.
Dangerous. Yeah, I mean, you don't dip your pen in the company.
Is it
Say that again. Say that
You
again.
don't dip your pen in the company.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
So you've had an experience.
No, that's.
You just
I
know better.
compare, well, not like in the workplace, but like just too close to home. You know what I mean? Doing the wrong thing with the wrong people in the wrong place. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it could never be a convenience or never be.
I think that would be a tragedy.
I mean, look,
Never makes
obviously it
pleasure.
could be a convenience. That's the temptation of it. But it's just a matter of if you want to deal with that or not with the backlash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you can't because then they get a real personal on the job site. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So you can't mix business with pleasure. You just cannot do it. It does not turn out good at all.
Right.
At all. It's too much jealousy. You know what I'm saying?
One-
Too many questions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna
Just
work.
not only that, like one person mentioned to me, because I talked to a couple people about this. One person said she was basically climbing, using her dating within the company to climb. She dated someone on her level first,
and
then she went up to a manager, and then eventually she ended up somehow she met the guy that owns the whole company. Yeah. the CEO.
It sounds like her role in the company may not be what she thinks it is.
You know what it's not, because guess what? When she gets to that top, where's she going? See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So then we spoke of this, before, you know what I'm saying? And when she gets to that point, then you're trying to do everything to maintain that. And that's when we was talking about videos. You know what I'm saying? Porn and all that. They get to that level to where they're trying to, keep themselves on top. But what goes up must come down.
Right.
See what I'm
And then
saying?
you can only do so much.
Absolutely.
Like, before everything is done. Like,
exactly, but it's sad when you have to.
Someone new and younger will come along,
absolutely,
climbing, doing the same thing you're doing. It's just there's no promise in it. But when she spoke of it, it was like she was gloating. Like it worked for her. That's why I asked you all, like, have you had an experience?
Well, but it's just that if it's on the person. If you're willing to take to risk the backlash that could happen, to get where you want to be, but through that route, that's on you. You know what I mean? But you have to. She had to, like, it worked out for her, I guess. But in the beginning, or at some point, she had to accept, like, this could be a problem. You know?
Well, you know
mean?
what? I'm just sitting here wondering how many ounces of cum did bitch drink. I mean, I'm just gonna keep her down. I'm just saying, why not work yourself? Why not work yourself up that ladder? You know what I'm saying? Why not? You know what I'm saying? Then you have the knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But just fucking your way to the top, it just do not work. It's not going to work. You're gonna crash. You're gonna crash hard. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do shit you never thought you would have to do.
I had a horrible experience with dating.
Did you?
Like, this person didn't even work with me. This person worked at the building, like, on the same block or something. Like, it was just too close.
Yeah.
It was very weird.
Yeah.
Like, it went from this is cute, this is fun, to weird as fuck.
behind bushes and stalkers and all of that. That's
it
crazy.
was weird as hell.
I'm sure because I had plenty of stalkers. And
Random ass
motherfuckers ain't no joke.
deliveries to my job, like just weird shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. I couldn't do it. I'm tired. I had to put restraining orders on motherfuckers.
Are you serious?
Yes, I did.
My mom's made me in
Stalking
high
me.
school. She was like, "We're going to the police station tomorrow. This bitch
Absolutely.
is not calling here one more fucking time." 50 years.
What's
Yeah,
this?
filling up the machine and shit.
Right.
This was,
And then they get
high
angry
school
when
years ago, in the early 2000s.
Oh my goodness.
and you know what?
I come home, so we are going tomorrow. I said, what? She said, look at my fucking machine.
Okay,
Sorry.
real talk. Because when you ignore them, they get angrier. That's one thing any person hates is being ignored. You know what I'm saying? So that's when you're gonna get some flat tires, some busted windows. You're gonna knock on your baby mama door or whatever. They're gonna call the corporate office and say, "I don't know, fuck this nigga. Now he trying to play me." I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
Your job gone. Your tires gone.
Yeah, everything. You lose out a lot because people can't comprehend that dude. I mean, girl or whatever. This was just a little fling. It's not nothing serious. I mean, and plus you're working here and I'm working here, and
there's just some people that
you're gonna clash.
That's their type though. Like that's like you can tell from the beginning. Look, this ain't nothing.
Okay.
This ain't nothing special. We're just
Right.
gonna have some fun. Oh, okay. And the next thing you know, he said tires gone. Who was you out with last night?
Right.
No, I'm talking. This is from my perspective. These are men that do shit like this.
Yeah. Okay.
Men are crazy too.
We're all human.
Yes, they
we all
are.
do the same shit.
That's
Yeah,
what
I'll
I'm
take
talking about.
responsibility for that.
Yes.
If I'm in love with you, I'll get crazy as shit quick. If I have to, if I'm nervous about something, like you're running around or something,
right.
I'll be that dude. Like
Just
Martin back in the day, I'll be
performing
in
all
the club in my
types of-
PJs.
You know what? I felt exactly how you're saying that. You know, because of the relationship I was in for like 20 years, and I felt like that. But then I had to, stop, and take a look at myself and be like, look, it's not even worth it. If they love you, they love you. You can't make someone love you.
Right.
It's not going to happen. You can't make them love you. If it's over,
Another
it's
thing we all
over.
do as human beings too, all of us, me and everyone that's been in a long relationship and stuff,
What?
it'll fall apart,
Uh-huh.
and you'll keep getting crazy and acting stupid because you're selfish. Because it ain't about the love, the relationship's over. It's about the time you put in. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you're only hurting
Yeah.
yourself.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, but that's my thing, Goldie. I have a thing with, whoever I've been with, I want to be your friend after this. You know what I'm saying? I don't want us to be angry at each other. We're not going to blame each other. It's just,
It
it
shouldn't
didn't
have
work
to
out.
be weird, ain't it?
Huh?
It shouldn't have to be weird or nothing.
It shouldn't.
Just be
We
like,
could just be friends. Oh,
see
well,
you at the
it
gas
happened.
station, what's up?
Right.
You know
How
what I
do
mean?
you,
Keep
you
it
know
fresh.
what? How do you break it so that it isn't awkward? I have awkward ass breakups. Like they don't even be like, you know how people argue and shit. They're not like that. It's just like fucking weird, like awkward.
But
Like,
you know what? I know what you call them weird and awkward. What you
Yeah.
call them weird and awkward is truth and understanding. If it's the truth, then both of y'all should be able to say, well, yeah, you're right. This is what it is. We need to, what I'm saying, to get us a break or whatever. Just be honest. Just be honest in that relationship. Just keep it 100. No matter how bad it hurts, because the truth always hurts. Okay? So I'm just saying, you get to be honest and be truthful with it.
Be an
And if
adult.
that's what it is, exactly.
Be an adult.
If that's what it is, if you're not going to make it, then you're not going
But
to
things would
make
be
it.
so much better if we as human beings could learn as adults to just look at each other and go, this isn't working out, is it? All right, you go that way and I'll
That's
go this
true.
way. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Instead, we were like, I'm going to hang around for an extra 5 years and end this thing violently. You
No,
know what I mean?
No, I don't like violence because I've been a
Well,
kid.
no, but you know what I mean. Explosive, and hating, like the feeling, hating each other.
I know, and that's not good.
Well, the
That
best
don't wanna
way
see
to
that.
go about this from this conversation is just not to do it, I guess. No love in the workplace.
None.
None
Right.
at all.
None.
And with that being said, we're going to leave on that note. This was Goldie Crowder with the Golden Truth.
Yes.
Ashby Thumper. Thanks for tuning in. See you next week.
Yes.
Peace.
Hey, Deuce, what up, nigga? 400 blocks. Tell these hoes, scram, bitch. Get lost, bitch. You ain't getting to the bag to tell them get the step. Skinny nigga with the juice, ain't no need for flexing. Hey, y'all to these clothes, I just overstand and keep this bitch around me, bring the solid way out in the sand. When I'm done like Michael Jackson, I tell them baby, keep the teasing. I do it to think my name was easy, please believe me. It look like a feast, I take it out, she eat it, then I beat it. After that, I swear no chance to Billy Jean it up. Fresh from head to feet, so I can't help it, I'm conceited. Ain't no love, you get mistreated. Number get blocked and deleted. Racist shit, don't fuck with niggas. If it ain't about dividends, about my business. If you ain't the same, then me no comprehend. Now bitch. Hell no, you can't even hit the weed. Get your nails done. Buy some weed. All you tripping, girl, I won't be doing none of that. I'm in the trenches tripping, what I doing number that. I ain't gonna wanna run it, bitch, I'm like a lumberjack. I'm thinking I will fall in love, yeah, you have fun with that. I'm just trying to get some pussy when I'm love with that. Cause I be running through these, I'm just like a running fan. Man, shit is or Emma Smith, but I throw bullets like two bricks. I'm getting here with my pants down, I ain't taking off these 2 3s. She called me for that new weed, but I tell that hoe to beat it. I don't care how good you fuck, bitch, and I don't care how good you eat it.
Back live, 614-781-0754. You are now tuned to Narcistic Nation. I'm your host with the most, Cadillac Daryl Flair. Paris in the motherfucking building.
Yeah. What's up?
Oh, shit, your mic ain't on again.
Yeah,
we got Jay every day in the motherfucking building. Yo. Your mic ain't on either. We got Hoodie in the motherfucking building.
Mic check.
Y'all ready? You're good? You're good? Everything you hear each other? You got your mic on? You got your headphones on? All right, with that being said, it's time for Hypotheticals. Hypotheticals really is a game you can play at home. Call us 614-781-0754. I said that name, didn't I? What's up, Thumper?
You introduced everybody to us too.
Oh, shit. I ain't do Goldie either.
Yeah, I said us too.
Oh, shit.
Really?
We got Thumper in the motherfucking building.
Absolutely.
Yeah, please.
We got Goldie in the motherfucking building.
Hello, CO.
Y'all good? Y'all feel better now?
Thank you. I feel important.
Do you?
Okay.
You sure? You feel important?
Recognition.
All right, we're going to go in. With that being said, this hypothetical this week, I want to know how many real friends do you think you would have if you could read minds? Paris, you first.
Oh, shit. I think I would have a lot of real friends.
Still? If you could read their mind, like you told them.
They don't tell nobody.
Yeah, nah. Matter of fact,
I was just about to say, I would let them know.
Say a bitch wanted to borrow some money, and you said, I ain't got it, baby. And you could read that she said, little dumb bitch. Like,
all right. To be honest,
yeah.
I mean, how I am now, I don't have a lot, so I really wouldn't have any. I'll be good.
So you basically saying the friends you got right now ain't real friends?
No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I really wouldn't have too many for real. So it would probably be just those friends.
So you don't think them bitches will talk behind your back, basically?
I mean, we all talk shit, but like, it's nothing but love.
Yeah. So in your mind, you
I wouldn't be so bothered by it. I mean, it's just a natural human thing, you know, like
to talk shit behind Paris' back.
I mean, okay, listen. My friends don't do that, but like we all talk shit, and we're gonna talk shit to each other. It may come in a thought before they say it out loud verbally. You feel me? But we're gonna be honest with each other. Be real.
What about you, Goldie? How many real friends you think you still have?
I know. I got one solid for sure.
One
solid for sure.
That's it?
Yep.
All right. Hoodie, how many you think you have?
Real friends, I don't know, but I'll be out there making all kinds of friends.
Right.
I want to know. You know what I mean? In case you got to give me $100,000 not to tell her something.
Okay.
All right. Some associates going on.
Thumper.
You know what? I would have a
That ain't your question.
Huh? What's my question?
I got another one.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, I'll have zero friends.
What would you do if your best friend picked you up? Say y'all about to go out and have fun. Female best friend. Y'all about to go out and have fun. And she picks you up and she takes you to lesbian night at the club. How would you feel about that?
I wouldn't have a problem with it.
You would have a problem with it? What about you, Jerry? That your homeboy pick you up, take you to the gay bar.
Can I finish my why?
Go ahead.
Because, I mean, I've been in that situation before. My sister gave me bill. That's
different. That's your sister. You don't ride with her.
What I'm saying is, hold up. All thing I can say is, I'm good. I'm
Pull up the mic.
And not meaning as you want to drink, I'm like, I'm straight.
Right.
And not meaning that, you know, I just said I'm straight.
So you wouldn't drink. What if they had a drink of the night called the wet clit? Would you drink it? Would you slurp it? How would you drink the wet clit? They got a drink called the wet clit on lesbian night. What would you do?
Say wet dick, maybe.
No, it's a lesbian night.
Okay.
So the wet clit, would you drink it, slurp it? How would you just swallow?
No, I don't think I would drink it.
You just splash it in your face?
No, I wouldn't drink it. I just tell me, give me some rum and coke.
Right, I heard that.
What about you, Jerry? What would you do if your best friend picked you up and took you to the gay bar?
I probably wouldn't go in. I get a ride back to the crib. He'd still be my friend, but I'm not kicking it with him. We strictly, we catch up every few months a year.
So you cut him off? Like if you walk in?
I mean, he
what if you didn't know it's the new happening spot and it's new and you walk in and you see like...
Did he know?
How long do you think? Honestly, no. Yeah, he knew. He's basically gay.
He stepped over. He stepped over the line.
Like, this is how he's telling you.
Yeah, that's how he's coming out the closet to let you know first.
Okay. No, you got to give me a heads up. You got to tell me. That's only common courtesy and respect and everything. All those upper echelon words, you just crossed over every single one of them by doing that. You know, I don't get down like that.
I feel it though.
I'm just saying that if there was a reason why he needed me to go and he wanted to explain some shit to me, and he really, really needed me, give me a good reason why you taking me to the union. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What about you, Hoodie? Paris. What about you, Hoodie?
Punch him. You don't tell me like that.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
You don't tell me like that. In public and shit, we gotta run.
So what would you do? Get mad and punch him in the face? On the throat, you said?
I mean, I might. Whatever I gotta punch him. I mean, I don't know. If you sneak me on a slide into a gay club, I'm probably gonna get pissed. You know?
Yeah.
So, Claire, do you think it's the difference between men and women in gay clubs?
Yeah, because women can go to a gay club and not be gay. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going out to have fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Men don't go out to have fun at another gay bar, like at a gay bar with gay men in there. Like, what was the one shit on Police Academy? The Blue Oyster. like, nah, if I walk up in that bitch and it's a biker club and it's all chaps with asses out, like, I'm gonna punch the nigga in the throat. Okay. Like Hoodie said.
Do you think there's a lot of men that's not gay go to men's clubs to find women that might want to try to transform or whatever?
So you saying?
You thought about that?
Okay, so you basically saying what I go. Okay, let's change it up. Would you go with your girl? Would you go with your girl to a gay spot?
A lesbian spot.
Yeah, not just gay. Period. Like it's a gay spot.
You gotta have a good reason why you're taking me in.
Say it's you, your girl, and a stud girl, like her friend.
Would you get married?
You said what, Goldie?
She's proposing to her girlfriend, and y'all had to be at that club to do it.
To watch it.
Yeah.
Something's got to be going on. That's got to be a good reason. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The reason ain't got to be like life threatening. It just has to be a good reason.
So what's some signs that you would give off, or some indication or vibe that you would give off in this gay spot to let motherfuckers know, like, don't come at me, I'm straight.
You just said it. You just said it, because that's what I say.
What?
I'm straight.
No, I'm saying, like, is it something you do? Is it a certain way you stand? Because, like,
you gotta look angry.
No, it's the way you say.
Because I don't. Let's think about it. I don't.
Here.
Right.
You gotta be like confused. Like, I don't understand what's going on. like, what is this?
Because like, just think about it. Me, you, and Hoodie can go to the club right now, regular fucking club, and we'll stand by each other just because some shit jump off is going down. Right. But in a gay spot, we looking like we a couple. You see what I'm saying? Right. That's why I want to know the difference.
Okay, but Hoodie, you sit here saying like where all the bitches at. Don't you know every one of them fags, they're gonna be like right here. Do you not know that?
I ain't never been up there.
That's exactly what happened. That's what I'm saying. Why y'all don't think some men might go to a gay club, you know what I'm saying, to try to find women and who they can transform back into women. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying?
I feel you, honey child. I got one more.
Honey child.
This is for Jerry Day. You was a sports enthusiast. If you had a brother, say you the oldest, and you had your brother up under you. So you got two brothers. Y'all following this?
We trying
okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a long ass hypothetical. I can feel it. Now think about it. Think about it. This is just focus. Just close your eyes and focus.
All right,
you got two siblings, both males.
Two brothers.
Yeah, two brothers. You the oldest. You have a full scholarship to go to college. Your middle brother is a straight street nigga. Like, this motherfucker totes guns, everything. Your little brother, the youngest, is easily influenced by this person. Would you go off to college knowing your brother can lose his life following the middle brother? You get that?
I did.
Yes.
Yeah.
You would still go to college?
You show more of an example by making the action instead of trying to stay home and pull things together. I'm just saying, how much you can pull more weight together more by graduating and keep going. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. I'm not saying so. It's not even for education. It's for the life experience. You get to experience a lot of different other black people from other different places, white people from other different places. You got to be able to converse with all these people, and then it's up to you to keep that communication between you and your little brothers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Both of them, both street nigga, and both of them, because they both need you if you're the oldest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what if okay? So Hoodie, the youngest one is easily influenced, and he feels like he's gonna look up to his older brother, not you, because you off in college. Would you still go, or would you stay?
I'd go because that's my future. That's what I gotta do. But I'd be in his face going, "Look, man, you could follow me to the promised land, or you could follow him to the penitentiary. It's your choice."
Right.
You know what I mean?
So can you influence him? You know how music is now. You know how y'all boys be rapping.
You take him to campus on a weekend and show him how the life is.
Yeah.
Let him get some pussy. Let him get.
So showing direction.
Yeah, show him. Look, forget about the classes. That's just a part of it, man. There's a whole life. There's a time and a place for everything. It's called college.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Shelly, is there ever such thing as a favorite child? Hypothetically. And the reason why I ask that is because I'm pretty sure the street nigga ain't your favorite child.
I hate to say this.
Kind of like on Boys in the Hood. You know what I'm saying?
I would say, you know what, believe it or not, it really is. It really, really is. You have some of your kids that's close to you and some of them that's not.
Right.
But there's always that one that's a mama's child. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So that would be your favorite. So you would have a favorite.
I don't think so. I have two sons. I don't think there's a favorite. I think people privately to themselves are real enough to say, like, well, I know this one's smart. This one's kind of dumb. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
But you don't go public with it because it's your babies. You know what I mean? But you do know as the parent, like, this is my smart child, and this one takes a little longer to get shit. You know
that's natural as a parent for you to know your child's strength.
This one's a little challenge.
You know what, Hoodie? We're talking. I have 7, and all of mine are grown. And once they get grown, they start dissing themselves. They think they're grown. They do what the hell they want to do, fuck up, whatever. Right. But it's still that special one that's always going to look out for mama. Mm-hmm. Right. Do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I know how that is. So there is a special child, you know what I'm saying, that you have. You can't sit there and say you are my special child, but you know what I'm saying. But that's the situation.
It exists. It's there.
Yeah, it does. It really does. Yeah.
All right.
Hypothetically, go around the table. Paris.
Yeah.
Don't hose this down.
Okay,
hypothetically speaking, is there at what age is it okay for a child to express their opinion in the household?
I feel like at any given time, you know.
So they could be 7 and say, "We ain't supposed to move. Fuck this shit. I don't want to move."
Listen. An open line of communication between you and your child is fucking key. You want that. You want your child to be just as verbal, you feel me, as you. Because you want to give back to them. You feel me?
You young. I ain't have a right to say any shit. I couldn't say shit till I was like 17.
Listen, give me your opinion, but don't disrespect me. This
it's disrespectful. You making a change, and you didn't consult them.
My kids can tell me how they feel about anything. Doesn't mean I'm going to take that to heart or change anything about my decisions.
Right.
And they know that. Like that don't mean.
But what if they feel a certain way? What if they hoodie? What if they feel a certain way to where they like, I ain't fucking with you right now because I'm mad.
Well, that's when I hit them with the real, when you force me into a corner where I got to tell you this brick wall bottom line where I'm the dad and you're the kid and too fucking bad. This is what we're doing. I tried to be nice and talk to you about it, and you want to be a little prick, so fuck you.
Right.
You know?
Hey, bitch, that shit, honey. Real shit.
They sounded like he smashed the Budweiser can on their head and shit. Like, motherfucker. Go to your fucking room now. Okay, Shelly, so you got 7 kids. Thumper. At what age did you get your oldest the respect to like you listen to him?
When he turned 18.
When he turned 18?
Yeah.
What about the rest? Did they get the same?
No, I had to get them a little earlier. Because then they seen.
So do you feel like the younger they got, the less?
You talking about the older they got?
No, the younger it got, that's the less age they had to be where they could express their feelings. Like, did your youngest one get to say something or how they felt when they was like 14?
Yeah, but they wear you down all the time too, though.
They can tell me how to feel, but I like to tell my kids all the time, I'm going to be there for you if you're right or if you're wrong, but I'm going to tell you when you're wrong.
Right.
We're going to do this 100, and then this is what we're going to do about it. You're right. I feel like.
Yeah, but they wear you down over time too. That's the thing too. Well, no, not only wear you down.
You made her sound old.
When you have your first child, you're like, oh,
she must sound old.
Yeah. By your third child, you're like, he can play the dirty. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? He'll be dirty. I don't care.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what
So, Jerry Day, how do you feel about that? If you had a child, you feel like you would listen to, say, a little boy. We're going to say a little boy, not a little girl.
I mean, they can say what they want because I think they can teach me some things that I don't know about. I mean, it could be something simple like, I don't learn by you telling me, Dad. I learn by me actually doing it. You know what I'm saying? Right. Especially if you express that opinion to me, now I know you learn by physically touching shit instead of me putting a book in front of you. You know what I'm saying? So certain things, man.
So does respect come with age? You're saying?
No, it's respect comes with whatever situation you might be in. Shit. Okay, I'm 30 plus years old, but that don't mean Paris is however many years younger than me. That she knows some shit that I don't, so I gotta listen to her. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The same with your kids. Some shit about your kids and what they're going through that you didn't have to go through when you were a kid, but you might think you know because you were a kid once. But you weren't a kid in 2017. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that because all the kids is going to laugh at me and say, "What are those?" You know what I'm saying? You're wearing those anyway. Like, nah, you want your kid to get bullied on YouTube because he's got what are those shoes on in school?
Right, but
he was mad and crying, but he ain't fucking with daddy now because he put the bump shoes on his feet.
What's something, special guest, Hoodie, what's something every artist should know before they work with you?
That you got to bring that real. I ain't on no bubblegum bullshit.
Right.
There ain't gonna be no poppy radio. I mean, we could do a radio track, but if you're talking some bullshit and I know you're full of shit and you're just trying to be a showman,
Right.
You know,
Right.
then you ain't coming to my studio.
I heard that.
I know that's right.
You had a confession.
Right? Let's keep it 100.
You want to jump into your confession?
Yeah, I can. People are gonna be upset.
Go for
I once fucked in church. In the building.
Nah, I'm mad.
Wait a minute.
In the building, looking at Jesus like.
I'm mad.
So you were sanctified either?
I guess, yeah.
Did he? Oh, wait. Let's go around the table real quick. I'm gonna say bless the pussy. What do you think he did to the pussy, Paris? Left it holy?
Yes.
Okay. What about you, Goldie? What you think he did to the pussy in the church?
Abominated that pussy.
You said he boned it on the cross. What?
Abominated.
Oh, okay, I feel you. What about you, Thumper?
I'm gonna say he condemned it.
Oh yeah.
He condemned it.
What about you, Jerry? What you think you did to that pussy in church?
Anointed.
What you did to the pussy?
Crucified.
614-781. This is Narcistic Nation. We will see you next week.
You hear me?
Are you between the ages of 35 and 55? Do you feel run down? Has your sex life gone down the toilet?
Then you need Crack-A-Day vitamins. Our once-a-day multivitamins are fortified with crack to help you get through your busy day.
You break your fight! Do not fight that!
Just take one vitamin in the morning with your coffee, then you're off to the races. Ladies, get your housekeeping and shopping done by 9 and spend the rest of the day slinging that cat at the Hilton Hotel.
How about some head?
Men, get 4 reports done and 18 holes of golf by noon and enjoy the rest of your day at your favorite strip club. Get your Crack-A-Day vitamins at CVS and all GNC outlets.
Gamer boy, gamer boy, gamer boy, gamer boy. Yo, yo, yo. I'm with the model, she on the same, y'all. She was fuck, so I think all in the pants, y'all. I'm with the model, she on the same, she was fuck, so I think all in the pants, so I think all in the same. She on the game, she wanna fuck, so I'm grabbing that ass, I'm on the side. She on the game, she wanna smoke, so I rub that back.